Jesus Christ. I was just saying to the other group yesterday how much nicer they are than you guys, because they actually give me a minute or two of quiet at the start that I can use for dead air to, sort out problems with the audio.
That's why you're so nice to them all the time.
I mean, what can I say?
I'm dead air. I thought you wanted to sing. Wow. I was trying to be helpful and say hi to the listening audience, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll just be quiet and won't talk at all. For the rest of the game,
I don't actually believe that's possible.
For the rest of the game, I will just not talk.
You'll communicate in sign language.
Which language I don't know. Sign. So it will be awful.
That's funny.
Click, click.
I mean, nobody actually is fast enough to log in as we actually go live, I don't think.
I am.
Well, yeah, I'm not. I can't. I couldn't get this running on my phone yesterday, and it's still having some problems tonight. Yeah, right. That's fair. I can understand. I can understand her obvious disappointment.
Resignation,
Can you say, just lose your fire after a while?
God damn it, Al.
I'm gonna reopen. I can't get the fucking. They couldn't get it going yesterday on my phone, which is kind of sad because I like keeping an eye on it, but it doesn't seem to launch on my phone.
I like our new player today.
Oh yeah, you do? I'm glad. I'm glad you like him. I mean, everybody else is doing it, so why can't we, right?
Well, true, but it's also doubly ironic because, Feel the Burn, it was a plasma grenade, but just saying.
Oh, God! We're joined by Bernie Sanders.
Yes, we are. Sitting in for Nonakeztu, because I actually blanked out his everything.
Local sex machine Bernie Sanders.
Oh,
that's right.
God.
Local
so
sex.
we just haven't heard shit from him because apparently he's way too cool for
nothing.
Nothing.
He started wargaming, and I understand that. I honestly do. He's vanished. He's lost the ability to speak. All he says is 8 inches. That's all he says, and he doesn't mean his penis. I'm going on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. So when we level up, I'm going to be able to actually raise or resurrect reincarnate members of the party if we fall then.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. You should totally do that. You desperately need that.
Well, I mean, theoretically, it's a druid spell that it would be at the level I could cast.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I mean, is it reincarnation? Please be reincarnation.
Yeah, it is reincarnation. That's the earliest and cheapest form of bringing back the dead.
Reincarnation makes me so happy because especially the new lists aren't quite as good as the old ones where you could come back as ridiculous shit like a badger.
Yeah,
and we roll. See what it cares to. Oh, he's a Kender vampire. Oh,
well, geez. In the
and then all of a sudden he vanishes.
Well, it's funny
they don't exist and should never exist.
If you go to D20 PFSRD, they've got like the official list, which Android isn't a part of.
Right.
And they originally were talking about how it's like, well, androids could reincarnate as an android, but nobody else can. But then they've got an extra list with a lot more options that has Android on it now.
Right.
That's unofficial.
Does it have anything exciting on it though?
I don't know if I'd go exciting, but it's definitely interesting.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
All right.
So Tatia's not hurt at all from that last fight?
I don't think so. I think she was fully healed. Nothing hit her because her AC is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Plus she cast Shield of Faith, which made it even more ridiculous.
And she didn't go lie down in front of a door that Annette was behind.
Yeah, well, I was trying to help you guys. Hey, are you guys really gonna rag me for that? Seriously? I'm trying to save you.
We're gonna rag you for everything because it feels good.
Right.
I'm just bitter because I screwed up the previous game and went out of order, so I was in the hall and with my back to a door and got chainsawed.
Oh, yeah.
You did get chainsawed, which made me kind of happy.
Children, you're both terrible. Okay.
Thank you.
You're both as bad as each other. Stop competing to be the worst. Mummy's I'm as disappointed in you both.
I'm wondering if we can take that chainsaw and put it on the end of Buligup's glaive and still have it count as a glaive.
That would be terrifying, wouldn't it?
Rancer from Texas.
Or you put it on the butt end and make it one of those double-bladed weapons.
There you go.
Didn't Tim have a chainsaw pole arm?
He did in one of the games. He had like a gnomish something that was clockwork.
Oh, God.
We just like pretend somebody murdered his character, so we got to steal all his shit.
Someone did murder his character.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
nobody
did steal his shit.
Have you inventoried anything? Anything that was obviously flammable or easily destructible is gone, but
That's
his armor
right.
and his weapon is still fine.
Did we take that?
Potions?
I mean, now
so,
is the time to look because you're right there.
You looted. Had us loot Kilgara, but we were waiting to see if Tim was actually never going to come back before we.
Right, and we decided that now he hasn't talked to us in 2 weeks for some reason. I hope he's okay. That's all I'm saying.
I know he wouldn't. I tried to send him a Christmas present, and he wouldn't.
He wouldn't give you. Yeah, he didn't want to
He
give us
wouldn't
his
even
address.
give me his
same here.
address. I was like, okay, I guess the gift giving isn't about me.
Right.
So whatever. All right. You know what? We'll throw a bachelor party for ourselves.
Right, now he's all engaged.
Yeah.
I don't think his liver's strong enough to go out with us.
I'll have my
don't
own
get
bachelor party with blackjack and hookers.
That is traditional for old school gaming groups where people drop out as soon as they get a girlfriend.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you know
That
what's
is true.
crazy?
Welcome back to the 80s, right?
Yeah,
Where's
but
Frank?
you know,
He's got a girlfriend.
yeah, but here's the crazy shit though. Like, aren't all of us fucking married except for Nick, who is technically married to his cat, so it kind of counts?
I got married to my cat. When did that happen?
I don't know.
I thought you were married to Rosie Palms, is it?
Rosie Palms. Well, that's cute.
But,
Is that Pam and her 5 sisters?
Angela?
Angela. That's good.
He is the best he's ever had.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Oh man.
So I'm guessing we can't actually, make Nicodemus wear any of the actual, hide armor and stuff we have.
No, because it's shaped for people, and Nicodemus is a tiger.
Not all people. A lot of it came from Smilers.
I mean, that's true. They are missing bits, but they're not in a convenient tiger shape.
Weird question. Is it technically possible to reshape our own shit and our own things?
Yes, if you have time.
For
If
him?
you have time, you could probably take some of this light armor and take the pieces apart and reconstruct it into something that looked like barding for a tiger.
Okay.
And then he'll look like Battle Cat.
Hell yeah. Or
Thundercat.
all right. There's
And-
no
Or a Thundercat.
I could do some armor enchantments, and there's some ones that work really good for animals.
All right. I think it sounds good. All right. So what kind of armor enchantment stuff would this be to put on the armor that he currently has?
All right, he hasn't got time to do
keeping it
armor
up?
enchantment's going to take days, so that's
Yeah,
sort of
I mean,
future.
maybe we should focus on what's going on right now.
So,
That's also true.
would you somebody like to do a recap of what happened last week?
I got this recap. We got our fucking shit pushed in by everything.
That's a
No,
terrifying term.
And
It was
we
just wham.
we are real close to dead. Except for Miss Bourbon, who is perfectly healthy.
Because she's got a ridiculous armor class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
And her
lot of
tiger.
us.
And a
lot of
tiger.
us real close to dead. Kiernan, I assume, is missing a limb at this point.
Just his third liver.
Right? He's onto his redundancy organs.
Bill, I think you're muted.
Yeah, muted. Sorry. On the prior fight, I was blinded for 3 rounds, and 2 others were blinded as well for 1 round. And then for this past fight, I was essentially confused and controlled. And what was it? Moonstruck or moon?
Moonstruck.
Moonstruck or whatever. So
That's
yeah,
correct.
I mean, I didn't really participate in a lot of these fights.
Well, you did, just not on our side all the time.
Yeah, you fucking bit me, you dick.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah,
you are currently in a computer room or some kind of large electronics room. You have beaten the annoying droids in this room that I thought would literally take you a couple of rounds, but actually seemed to take 9 hours to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whose fault is that?
I mean, it's not mine.
Well, in fairness,
you are the GM.
We lost one fighter, and then also I kind of had to switch between trying to fight them, smash screens, and keep Bill from killing us as well. So it was, and then run out into the hall and try to fight something out.
You were literally hopping all over the place.
Yeah.
At least it shouldn't be necessary to smash screens anymore, because I think the inhibitor facet made Hellion disconnect from the monitors.
Okay.
Did that work? Did we see that? Awesome.
He screamed, and all the lights went out, and I think Hal said it forced him to withdraw from the.
Well, you got no monitors to see, but you heard lots of yelling coming from the main room.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was yelling coming from the other room.
There's yelling coming from this room.
And
I probably have to retcon something. I am unconscious.
Are you? How come?
Because I actually had non-lethal damage, and it exceeds my current hit points.
So, Kiernan's currently unconscious, then.
Okay.
Oh, good. I can do the experimental medicine on him then.
Right?
Here's some Numenarian fluids. It looks just like a potion.
How do one that uses the helmet with the razor blades on the inside?
How do you get rid of non-lethal damage?
It vanishes over time reasonably quickly, but you can just heal it like normal,
it's
too.
like 10 minutes it clears it.
So
or something.
I should be able to heal him, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to preserve spells in case we need your magic offensively.
Buffy.
I've got a few potions, and we've got some.
You heal 1 hit point an hour of non-lethal.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
1 hit point an hour?
But the magical healing, I think, heals a point of regular and a point of non-lethal at the same time, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that was just 3/5.
I think that might be right. I think it just heals the damage. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, under 3.0, it used to heal all non-lethal. 1 point of magical healing would remove all non-lethal, which was super sweet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it makes more sense for it to be 1-1.
It does. It's 1-on-1. I just read it here. Healing non-lethal. You heal non-lethal damage at the rate of 1 hit point per hour per character level. When a spell or ability cures or ability cures hit point damage, it also removes an equal amount of non-lethal damage. So that's
there you go. That's good.
So those grenades are good to use against our own party members because they're way easier to heal up from.
Yeah, then you're not burning all your magics.
That's why I took a couple non-lethal grenades.
I think I've got one of those too. Are those the bang ones, right?
No.
Yes, they're the bang ones, Bill.
The soft grenades.
Grenade.
As I look uncomfortable, I quickly change the writing on one of them.
Right, bang.
Just like I changed 3 of mine to plasma grenades now that we've seen what those do.
We need one that just whenever you use it, a little flag that pops out and says bang.
Bang. That's all the bang grenade does anyway.
It's when I get able to enchant the items, so I can enchant them with merciful. So it would make a plasma grenade entirely non-lethal and an extra d6 of damage.
All right, so we're getting into this.
Well, are we gonna loot? I guess
too.
What we're talking about.
Let's start this then. All right.
Want me to look at a Kes2 sheet and determine what's available?
Sure.
So I guess we have
cheat.
We have drugged Kiernan into this room, I suppose, who is now unconscious.
Yup.
But it's stable at least.
Okay, according to the character sheet, the things you can take are a set of full plate +1.
Are you writing this down thing, or shall I?
And is that that's medium?
It is, but it's definitely sized for a strange shaped creature.
Doesn't
Like a cat?
doesn't magical armor resize? I thought
Maybe. I've never been a big
shaped
fan
for
of
a
that.
cat? Is it shaped for a cat?
No, it's shaped for a Kesdu.
No!
It's not light armor. Quite the
Um,
opposite.
yeah, it's exactly the opposite of what most of his, in fact, all of his basic equipment is gone. His Cloak of Resistance remains, but it is charred a little bit and burnt around the edges. He has a Cloak of Resistance +1. He also had a large Great Axe +1, which is very heavy and going to be very hard to sell unless you can find some large people to wield it.
I know one.
You find some vials that have boiled dry, which were probably his potions. That's it. That's all he had that survived.
Does somebody want to wear the Cloak of Resistance? Because that's immediately useful.
What exactly does it do?
+1 to all your saves, I believe.
Correct.
I will be the first to say that I would love to have it, but I don't necessarily need it.
I don't know if I mean, we want to roll off for it.
Who already has a roll off for it? You discuss as a party. Like real life. At no point in real life
it's like
do you
playing
go,
poker.
who wants these fries? And people go, let's roll off for it. It just doesn't happen. You discuss the relative benefits.
Fries. You always roll off for fries because everyone wants fries.
Do you though? Well, everyone wants a Cloak of Resistance +1. Who already has a cloak or some kind of thing that takes that slot? You already have a Cloak of Resistance?
Yes.
So Thing already has it, so he doesn't need it. See, I'm guiding
Alexander
your
has one.
conversations. All right. Who would benefit the most from having their saves increased?
Well, let's see. Bill was just taken over. Buligup is another one that's a danger for that. So Tatia seems nigh invulnerable.
She does have good saves. Cloak of Resistance. Yes, chat's right. The single most ubiquitous item every adventurer has. Except only 2 of the 5 had it, and now they're claiming one off their dead friend.
And most saves are int and wisdom based, right?
So it's reflex, will, and fortitude that this will increase.
Yeah. Okay. So my fort save is
Stop there when debating in character. Let's not talk about numbers.
You're a fighter, you're good on hardy, but you're weak-willed usually, so.
And not necessarily you are quite fast though, because you are dex based.
Right. But you're not too bright, so.
I am not.
That's not a nice thing to say about him.
I'll take it then. If no one else is going to say they want it.
I will let you have it. I do want it though, but I'm all right. I got some decent saves, but I'm thinking that you've kind of been pimped a little bit on magic items, so go for it.
All right. So should we heal up? I think we've got maybe a limited amount of time to whatever I did to Helion with that facet might wear off, but
maybe. Yeah, my ability to contribute to the conversation as well as debate with Buligup on the merits of whether or not I need the cloak is somewhat, compromised with the fact I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious.
Well, yeah.
This is also true.
That's why the party's been so nice lately.
Exactly.
That's a thing.
Does somebody want to wake up the sneaky man so that we can discuss what the fuck to do now?
I'm just gonna throw out. I really like the idea of a frogman in a cape. I'm just in my.
That would be pretty cute.
Tatia,
right?
how are you doing for spells? I've got a few potions left, and we have some tech healing items we could use if you need to conserve your spell slots.
Well,
Somebody hit him with one of those wands.
That's exactly what I was looking at. So my wand of cure light wounds, Tatia's cure of light wounds has 9. And the one of cure moderate wounds has 3.
Give him the light wounds. Let's get him awake so we can discuss what we need to do.
All right,
And you
somebody
can admire Buligup's new cloak.
kick him.
What'd you get?
So Tatia kicks Kiernan in the head.
1d8 plus 1 if you're using the Wand of Light.
Okay. 1d8. There's the drop down. 1d8
Plus one, so 4.
plus uno. Roll. All right. Oh, whoa. How did I get all the way up there? I rolled 9.
Yes,
Nice.
looks like a 9. So that's
Okay.
9. That's 9 actual wounds and 9 non-lethal.
Damn.
So I'm not 0 non-lethal, and then 5 plus 14.
How you looking now? 14.
You still carrying non-lethal?
No, the non-lethal's gone. I'm
Cool.
awake, but I'm
Good.
hurt. Still hurt really bad.
Yeah, that's true. Well, cure light. I have plenty. I use it again.
Doesn't Buligup carrying non-lethal as well?
I have 21 points of non-lethal damage.
Holy
and,
shit!
29 points of and 29 hit points. So I am still awake because I have
Still
I have
awake.
more hit points than non-lethal damage. But, I am very much bruised up. I probably have a nice black eye along my large frog eye. Definitely some bruising. Perhaps a cracked rib or 2, but I will be fine.
Okay, then.
My sweet little friend. I feel like I should just pass you some of the love, anyways.
I think that we should leave this fucking wretched place and maybe come back later.
We'll take the 5 because you have 5 now.
I think we need to press on and take care of Hellion because I think he's going to come after us after this if we don't.
I think you are right. Let's get out. All
Look,
right.
Wait, you
Which
say you get out
direction are we
retreat?
going to go? Where did the voice come from?
Hold on. So we know through that door over there,
Mhm.
there is at least one more Lord of Rust,
Yes,
perhaps 2. A fucking giant, right? No?
All right, Draigs, Etten.
Some sort of multi-armed fucking freak,
Yeah, the Blood Ghost.
and a goddamn god. I just watched my friend get murdered on top of me, protecting my life. And now we want to throw away his sacrifice by perhaps dying?
Or by avenging him.
We can always come back and avenge him. The lords, they have been damaged. The people, they have seen the lords damaged.
If we come back, they'll be reinforced.
There won't be more lords. We fucking killed some of them. And we can get more people. There's a whole goddamn Kelid tribe, no? There's a Kelid tribe that we are friends with. There's a large Kelid warrior with a fucking robotic arm that wants to prove himself in battle.
The little frog man, he makes a very good point.
Our healer has no more spells, no? She is short on spells.
It is
we
true.
Are badly beaten. We have at least made a point, but if we go on, we could die. If you wish to go on, I will fight by your side to the death. But our friend is in that room in pieces, and he died to make sure that we could leave. I don't want to throw that away. I want to kill them as much of any of you. But can we is the question. Are we prepared to go out there and take them all? We don't know what lies around that door. There could be 100 soldiers. There could be more Lords of Rust all waiting to kill us. They know we are here. We no longer have surprise. We are going up against a god and his minions.
But for now,
like I said, I will fight with you to the death if that is what it takes. But I think it might come down to that if we press forward.
For now, at least, Hellion can't spy on us with the monitors, I believe. So we might actually move unseen without getting spells cast on us if we give them time to recover from that. We're going to have to fight the whole way again.
Would we would we be capable of doing the same thing again? Where we would be able to
the rope trick?
Limit his sight, yes.
I mean,
if I can remove this inhibitor facet safely and get back here to reinstall it again.
Well, what do you think your odds are?
I'm good with tech, but who knows what he'll do to try and defend this place if he wants us to not do that to him again.
You are our special robot friend. What do
not a robot.
Sorry, my sweet android. What is it that you would calculate to be our odds?
Of what exact action?
Of being able to compromise Helion in the same way.
If we can get back to this room, and I've removed the slot, pretty high, depending on what you can defend with. I mean, slotting it's easy.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't fill those slots with goo so nobody can stick anything in there ever again. I'd weld over them myself if I was.
Makes it. So
what about if
do you think other people would then increase our odds?
Well, I think they've used almost all their foot soldiers, so we've got the 2 known large members of Lord of Rust's, Draigs, which I may be able to handle with a spell, with my remaining good spell, and Blood Ghost, which is an unknown piece.
Well, what if we were to go into the other room and get one of those batteries? Can we route power from that battery to power only this room and lock us in here? It was a formidable door.
What would we be wanting to lock our cells in here for another rest?
I can't carry one of those.
To rest.
So we
another 24 hours. Okay. We've been up for an hour.
Yeah.
They will just be waiting outside the door for us. They know where we are. It was to say they don't just start a fire and burn us to death.
Pump out all the air.
I don't know what he can do in here. I think we are safe for now in this room for a little bit, but
outside this room and hallway is kind of not open air, but open to the catacombs off of this ledge here. It's south.
Yeah, with noxious fume pit.
All right. Well, it sounds like we all have our own ideas about where this should go. So what, shall we take a vote on it? Our one problem is we could end up 50-50.
Well, it's the age-old, do we leave or do we stay? So that's kind of...
Should I stay or should I go now?
I don't think we're going to have a better shot later than we will now.
I don't think we will have a shot later.
because either Hellion will retreat and run away, or he will double down and reinforce, and he knows what we can do, and he'll take us seriously and won't pull any guns or punches.
And we have to assume that the chaos outside will. I mean, there's like 100 followers of the Lords of Rust. If they come back here and reinforce this, there's no way we're going to get past them. Right now, we came in here and slipped in under the chaos, but we won't get that chance again.
I enjoy fucking shit up, so I say that we press on.
I mean, I think we can heal everybody up, but even just using potions and tech items if Tatia needs to preserve spells and wand charges.
So when it comes to the wand charges, let's see. Cure light wounds, I now have 7. Cure moderate wounds, I have 3. For spells, I have 1 left for my level 3 that I could use for cure serious wounds, but I have plenty of cure light wounds. I have up to 7 spells left in level 1, so we would be pretty okay if I needed to use quite a bit of healing.
What about for attacking and defense? I mean, we can't just. I mean,
defense. So I have bless. I have shield of faith.
I mean,
I don't want fights without magic. Normally.
I don't want it to just be me fighting a fucking giant by myself while y'all just try to heal me constantly and hope I don't fucking die.
It's true. I could also. I only have 1 spell slot left for level 3, and so I would either be able to use Cure Serious, which wouldn't be very good, or Archon's Aura, which would be better, but it wouldn't help that much.
Monsieur Alexandre, what can you do in the fights that will be coming ahead? Eh? I do not mean this in a derogatory way, but I think that we all need to know what we are going into battle with.
Well, I've used Fireball and Lightning Bolt, so I've got 1 3rd level spell left. I've got not so much of that. I've got a lot of wand charges for Magic Missile and Scourging Ray. I've got some. I've got Magic Missile on my own too. A few slots of that. And I can attempt to blind somebody or buff somebody's strength.
Well, it sounds like you 3 are. I'm sorry, 4 Nicodemus. I assume that you are choosing as well. It seems that y'all are quite intent on going on. So, Buligup kind of cracks his neck and stretches out.
Which is real easy to do because he's got that Lord helmet on, which is that robot canopy. And now he's sporting this singed cape. So he looks like a Captain Underpants ready for battle, you know?
Well, or a giant shuttlecock.
Everyone drinks thanks to Grendel Zero, by the
way. Cheers, Grendel Zero.
Cheers.
So I will join you in this fight. But if I'm going out there, this time I want some fucking grenades.
Yeah, right.
Didn't know you were holding out so many goddamn grenades from me. Because if I'm going down, I'm blowing this fucking place to pieces, no?
If you want, we can pack Silex explosives around your helmet and then detonate you if you go down.
Dead man trigger.
I
feel like when the helmet contacts the floor, so just careful. Be sure to take it off before you go to bed, that's all.
I feel like that could also go off if I get hit in the head.
Yes, with an energy weapon especially.
So maybe we don't do that one.
Okay. So first stage, do we want to heal up? I'm willing to donate potions, or, well, use potions on myself, since that would take some of the healing off of Tatia too, but...
I think I used my one potion on myself, and I never had any other potions. And I used my Shaylin blessing to save Buligup.
Oh, that's right. I still have my Shaylin blessing too. Or not Shaylin. No, because they're Knights
Siren
of
Ray?
Siren Ray.
Siren Ray. God bless it. Right.
I was gonna say, like, Shaylin blessing. That's wait, what? That's my god. Like,
hey, Fury.
Yeah, I've done nothing for Buligup's god.
do I have a blessing from my god that I'm unaware of, Hal?
No, was he? Was he with the party? He was, wasn't he? When
Yeah. He's an original member.
yeah.
Everyone got a blessing from
Siren Ray.
You cast Cure Serious Wounds one time only, 3d8 plus 1 per level.
Have I?
And you haven't used it yet.
The only person who used it was Kiernan, yes?
Yeah. Kiernan used his to bring Buligup back.
You were gonna die that round if I didn't do it.
But I only had it one time.
Yeah, it's a one shot.
Correct. It's a boon from the god.
Where would I put that?
I just put it brain. I put it on the additional tab, and I put it at the bottom of the like in the notes section in the bottom right.
Yeah, that's where I put mine too.
All right.
What was it?
And also, that's where I put the note. That's where I put the note. Don't crouch by locked doors.
Cure Serious, 3d8 plus 1 a level, so 3d8 plus 6 right now.
Well, it's 3d8 plus whatever the level would be, right? But yes.
Right. But right now, 6.
Right. Fair.
Okay. I think that I have a light wounds and a moderate wounds potion. Should I drink one of those, or should I?
Apparently, have not been just laying claim to any healing potions. Like I only ever got one healing potion, and I used it last game.
You keep saying that, and every time we've gotten potions, we've divvied them out.
I agree. I have not been saying.
I know.
I'm going to throw out. Tim had 5 that were destroyed by that grenade.
Goody.
So.
Fuck you straight to hell, Hal?
What did
Fuck
I do?
you straight to hell.
What's that?
This is your captain speaking. We'll be making a direct flight to get Hal fucked in hell.
Keep your hands and legs and all of your appendage.
No lube whatsoever.
That's nice. That's nice. I like that. Close mic business.
I want to point out that when I say mean things about Hal, I am not talking about Hal the person. I'm talking about Hal the DM. And as we all know, DMs are not people.
That's not fair, is it? All I'm doing is telling you the straight truth.
No, because we're always right.
Hey, Wit. I'm looking forward to you running your first game.
I can't wait. Bring it on, bitch.
What the tech items and wands do we want to use to heal all of us up so that we don't die? I mean, I would like to hold on to my potions in case I go down in battle and I don't know, one of you is I don't know, jerking off in the corner or whatever it is you do while I'm fighting.
I recommend at least one casting of Cure Moderate on Buligup, because he's not down that many hit points, but he's down a significant amount of non-lethal, and that'll do both. And then you heal 6 an hour of non-lethal just by resting. But
I mean, Tatia gave him 5. Did you apply that? Okay.
But he still has like 17 more, 16 more.
Yeah. Let me look at my sheet. Let me look. La 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 la.
Do we have some healing?
You ready for some of this action?
Perhaps a bottle of verbal?
What did you get?
DC 19, effect cure 16 HP.
16 is good. You get 16 back. That probably cures all of your 21, right? So with a 5 and a 16, you're cured of all of your...
Yep.
And then 16 more hit points back. So you've cured of all your non-lethal, and you are now healed of 16 50 points of damage.
So you only have 1 hit point off. So you're at 50 out of 51. Awesome. Good work. That was a good plan.
That was a good plan.
Tatia is she winks over at her little froggy friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will show you my appreciation later, huh?
You better make it out of here alive, guys.
Are you gonna let her rummage in your cloaca?
Grip my tadpole. Grippli tadpole.
Would really like to tap at least. Well, no. Let's rephrase that. Tatia, maybe her goal is to tap everyone in the party. Maybe it's not.
Cloaca. I mean, that's not that difficult, except for Alexander.
That's Bill's goal, anyways.
Alexander is. It's like that scene from Heavy Metal with the John Candy robot voice, kind of evokes.
Oh my gosh!
I have all of the attachments.
I saw a copy of Heavy Metal in somebody's house, and I pointed at it, and I was like, "Friend." I didn't know if I was gonna like you, but I saw that, and we're gonna be friends.
While this is going on, I'll drink a couple of my own potions of Cure Light, at least, too.
Okay, sounds good.
And if I lick the corpse of Kesdu, is there a chance that any of the potion-soaked corpse might invoke healing? Or
I mean, it's possible. It's also possible you might become a clip-off tainted creature of evil.
What if it gets
more
us
so
all
than I already
really
am?
high? We just kind of ingest.
I mean, you didn't want to meet a Kesdu's daddy.
What if we do some sort of ceremony where we just like slowly ingest pieces of a Kesdu and absorb his essence?
And people call me the evil character. I just want to say
that's not what they call you.
What do they call me? Enlighten me.
We can't discuss that in Flight Company.
Kiernan,
would you like the potion of Cure Moderate since you're down a bit?
I would love that, Alexander, my friend. Do you want to roll since it is your potion?
What's that? 2d8 plus 3?
Cure Moderate? Yes, I believe it is 2d8 plus 3. Liquid God.
12?
Does anyone need to do anything? 12. Okay. I'm going to mute my mic for a moment. I've got a little shit in the room.
Still about half, but not too bad.
If you want, I could inject you with the black nanite hypogun.
Is it safe?
Sure.
Do we have? Are we looking at glitches here? Is it time worn?
No, the black one is not time worn. The brown one is, but since
damn it! So there's no glitch chance here.
Well, hey, Alexander and Kiernan both get to roll twice and take the better of the two. So
right. So yeah, you want to roll on the pharmaceutical glitch table and take the better of the two.
I could become immortal, right? All my organs could.
If accessing the glitch table didn't take using the lesser hypergun, that actually does worse with the same canister, then
yeah. I guess that's true. If you got the black one, you just switch the canisters out, right? You might as well throw the brown one away.
And I believe the canisters have 10 charges in them, so.
Do they?
I believe so.
I'm looking.
I'm willing to use it. What the heck? I'm the needy one. That's fine with you. If you think it's safe, I'll trust in your expertise.
Or it's 5 charges to completely use the canister, or 5 charges to use the secondary effect, which would be lesser restoration.
You're right. A single canister contains enough nanites to provide 10 charges for a nanotech item or weapon.
Yes, and I have a few. We have a couple spare canisters, so I can heal you pretty good.
Awesome. Be careful with that. That's concentrated evil.
So what
it's
does
not
the
concentrated evil. It's concentrated tech.
I don't understand the difference.
That's pretty nice.
All right. I if you think it's safe, I'm willing to trust you. Absolutely, my friend.
I have nanites running through me right now. It's perfectly safe and normal, natural even.
Why don't you have nanites?
It wouldn't be the first time tiny things have been crawling. It wouldn't be the first time tiny things have been crawling inside my body.
Get 17 back.
Oh,
wow, that's nice.
Poopies.
He injects you with the hypo gun, and you feel things crawling around inside of you, fixing stuff. So I'm reading this. So each hypo gun has two settings, right? So if you actually want to keep remove sickness, you have to keep the brown one.
Yeah.
Because the black one doesn't do that.
Right. So the brown one has
lesser restoration.
Time worn, and it has a limited number of charges. But
you really want the prismatic one, don't you?
I do indeed. But
can we Voltron them together to create one Uber one?
Right. You could create one. You can create one massive lion bot.
True resurrection would be lovely out of these, but.
So Alexander, is that if you have both in the haversack, should we distribute one? Should I have one of those in case? Like, I'll take the lesser one, but should I have one in case somebody else falls, and you have one in case somebody falls?
Probably rather give you a potion because the lesser one's going to use the same ammunition at a lesser effect, so it's more effective out of the better one.
So it's a canister as well as a battery clip.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. If you've got that, as long as I know where it's at, in case you fall, I can use it on you. But if you want to give me a potion to hold on to or whatever, that'd be great.
Sure. Take a potion of Cure Moderate.
Oh, thanks.
And do you want another hit with the hypo gun? Are you down enough for that?
I only need 3 hit points, so.
Hang on, that thing has 10 charges per canister. How many canisters do you have?
A few.
I'm gonna say you're complete. I know I've given you like canisters.
Currently in inventory, let's see, healing tech. That's in the normal tech section. We have, well, since I've used a charge off the black one now, we have 3 full canisters and 1 with 9.
Okay, so can I take like all of your healing potions since you have this Uber healing gun?
You have 39 shots in the hypo gun.
Theoretically, but we might get a better hypo gun.
Right,
in which they automatically do better.
Why are we just now hearing about this fucking magical healing gun?
Because healing has just become a problem because you're stuck and your healer has been now has spell slots to decide between healing and not healing.
And it's been in the party inventory, just people.
Nobody looks there except the thing.
And nobody looks up what it actually does.
Fair. I wouldn't mind taking another hit then, because hey, 3 hit points are 3 hit points. I'm not greedy. But I mean, should we distribute some of your potions if you've got this gun? Is that okay?
We can. I mean, I can pour potions down people's throat or whatever else, but
you should probably have the gun to use on anybody, and then the other potions can be used by others.
Where would I find this party inventory?
There's a party inventory tab where our characters are, or a party inventory section. I've got a spreadsheet that I broke the stuff out and organized it in because it's really a pain to use that stupid notepad piece in there.
Yeah.
So I had to combine several levels of that to get actually an inventory that works, but only one person can edit that sheet and roll 20 at one time, and when multiple people are actually playing with it and grabbing grenades and stuff off of it, we have no idea what we actually.
So what you're saying is that I should leave all the decisions up to big government.
No.
Right, that's what you should do.
I'm saying if you want something out of the party inventory, you want grenades, I can tell you what's in there, and we can deduct them there and move them to your sheet.
So where's your
sheet?
Where's your spreadsheet?
Right now, mine's in Google Docs.
So just share it, and then they can all grab grenades, right?
Yeah, I tried that once.
It
became a mess.
What grenades do we have?
I've got some on my character already, so I don't know if I need any more grenades.
We have Bang, which are basically flash stun grenades. We have gas grenades, actual flash grenades. We have 1 Inferno grenade, 2 Zero grenades, 3 concussion grenades, and 1 more soft grenade.
What's a zero grenade?
Cold damage.
Cold.
What?
5d6
cold. 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 Cold damage. And then what was the last one you said?
There is a concussion grenade and a soft grenade.
Soft grenade. What is a soft grenade? Is
Soft
it just
is
like
non-lethal.
mild damage?
Non-lethal
like
damage.
Intended to stun kind of thing? Okay, gotcha.
Hey, what does that gas grenade do?
It makes a cloud of gas.
Methane gas specifically.
What
just
type
one
of gas, huh?
Tiny little
Is it that smoke bomb?
Goes out just on everything.
So I'm good with grenades, but Alexander, is there any more healing potions that anyone has, since you've got this healing gun? I don't know if you probably, we just don't want anything to happen to you and lose all that healing. Is there any other healing potions you can distribute if you've got the healing gun?
I've got a couple of cure lights people can have if you want them.
I will say I do not need them. I would prefer for other people to have them on their person.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Absolutely, my friend.
2e8 plus 1. Oh, wait, 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah. And
There's
I
2.
will reduce my cure light to 0.
That makes me feel.
I just had a sad realization that I do not own any Tony Chasheries.
Tony Chasheries?
Right?
What?
I don't know what Tony Chasheries is.
What?
What?
What? What?
Context, maybe.
How do you not know? Okay, sorry. I'll pull. Okay, so maybe it's only a southern thing. It's like a seasonal type thing. It's an
I
agree.
know what Tony Chasheries is.
Yeah.
Isn't that Creole seasoning?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That's
I've got
what it's like.
I've got 2 jars of that upstairs, or 2 canisters.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
just
can I
made
see it?
myself some ramen because I'm a college kid, and I decided, and I love putting Tony Chasheries in my ramen, and I don't have any. It's a little bit sad. Okay, so
Creole seasoning.
can you? You know what? It's only like an 8-hour drive to your place, so. Right, you're in not Seattle because we're on the internet, and I don't want all of your adoring fans to come stalking you.
The Duck Dynasty boonies. You need to take a ferry there or teleport or something.
Oh, what? You know what? So I
drive to my place.
Okay, so you do live by the bay.
I am a short ferry ride from Seattle.
Doesn't everybody in Seattle live by the bay?
There's like 900,000 bays, right?
Is it really a bay, or is it more of like a harbor? Because I'm looking at it, and it's a river that basically separates Oregon and Washington.
Well, now, there have been wars that have been fought about that statement, so careful.
Well, I mean, you've got the river, which is the Columbia River down there.
Okay.
You've got the Puget Sound and the area that comes into around Seattle and flows down to Tacoma, but it doesn't go past Olympia that way. So I can drive around to Seattle from the peninsula where I'm at by going across the Tacoma Narrows Bridge through Tacoma and up, or drive all the way down to the state capital of Olympia and up if I don't want to take the bridge and the toll.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Makes sense.
How close is that bridge and toll? I thought it was really far from you.
The Tacoma Bridge is like an hour's drive, maybe. It takes me about an hour 15 to make it to parts of Tacoma, depending on traffic.
Gotcha.
Or when I go to visit Maggie and Christian in Olympia, it's
Doyle? Christian
Yeah.
Bale? Yeah.
Okay, so
back when it was safe to visit people.
what is the plan? We are all lit up. Give me whatever grenades you will let me have. I really don't care. I just want something to sort people and hopefully make.
And not to approach the uncomfortable subject, but Tatia, are you, as a member of your faith, are you able to wear heavy armor like plate mail?
Unless there is something I don't know about, I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want to.
She might not be proficient. I don't know, but
well, that I'm asking that in character, which is mechanically, are you proficient in heavy armor? Because we have +1 full plate, right? That you could
so,
be Uber, right?
No, she's a Lunar Oracle. She is not proficient in heavy armor. She gets medium armor proficiency only.
Gotcha.
So you could wear it. She'd just be at big negatives.
Right. If she was a war oracle, absolutely she would be.
And do we use some of that high-tech duct tape, that polyurethane bonding tape, to attach that +1 chainsaw to Buligup's glaive?
No, because that would make it useless as a glaive.
Right.
Right. And also useless.
And in turn make Buligup useless.
And also
I believe you're talking about ion tape.
Ion tape, yes.
Yeah, we do have that, don't you?
Yes.
We have lots. I think I have some, and then Alexander has some.
Yep. You need
so Alexander,
yes.
What grenades can I have? What don't you want? I don't even care.
Well, if we go into our shared inventory,
can I take the +1 medium auto grapnel? That's kind of my jam. I have arrows that kind of do some of that right now, but the auto grapnel.
Sure, nobody's proficient with it, but you can hold on to it.
It's more utility for me as opposed to combat.
I mean, it's not small. It is like a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
It's a great big rifle-looking thing.
Okay, maybe I will defer to that.
What do you want, Buligup? Bang grenades, flash grenade, an inferno grenade? We have one of those.
The auto grapnel weighs 10 pounds, just for reference.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
I don't think so.
Gas grenades, I think, are only good against living things that breathe, so you...
but hiding...
But hiding what?
Set off gas and you can escape, right?
Yeah, if you want to make a toxic cloud of gas to escape in, yeah.
What's your point?
My point is you're thinking with your meat brain.
Fight or flight.
We're hoping those nanites would have made some difference, right?
Indeed. I'm going to have to work on programming them to maybe make some better structural changes.
I already have gas grenades. I mean, I'm just saying, I got like that ninja trick down. So I'm
yeah, like all your other tricks you have down, like go disable that laser gun.
Which
was my way past this person.
Yeah, I rolled like a 29 on that disabled device. I'm sorry, what were we, level 3 at the time? That was a fucking awesome roll, level 3. That means it's impossible. So I thought it was a
29 on that. We walked up and we started getting shot because they knew we were coming.
I thought I rolled really good on that. I seem to remember rolling really good, but it didn't work, which is fine.
Remember a lot of things. So, Buligup, do you want a bang grenade, an inferno grenade, some flash grenade?
What does a inferno grenade or a concussion grenade? What are those things?
Well, inferno is 5
Inferno makes fire.
Okay, I'll stick that in. I'll set someone on
fire. It makes
fire.
sense for Kenzu to have that because he was resistant to fire, but don't be close to it.
Apparently, he wasn't resistant to chainsaws.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, come on. Too soon.
Too soon.
You want a Zero grenade to go with the fire? Be fire and ice?
Sure.
You know that thing they do in the movies where they throw the ice one and then throw the fire one and then shatter it because it's brittle.
Oh, I thought Buligup was going to do the whole set one off in each hand, and the opposite effects he would not be affected, but then the radius outside of him would get all the damage, right?
I don't believe physics work the way you imagine them to.
Knowledge
you have to forgive his meat brain. It is not right all the time.
I'm going to have to work on those nanites. Maybe if I include some of mine in the next injection, it'll help.
So, the way I see it, we have two options. We know that there is a big giant beach on the other side of the door. We can either open the door, maybe try and sew something in to blind her a little bit, or try to get her to come down the hallway after us, where she will be a little stuck and we can stab her repeatedly.
I see what you're saying, and your flash grenade would be very nice. I could also use something like moonbeam to blind them.
If I am correct in my summation that Hellion no longer can observe us and use the monitors against us, then he will not be able to tell Draigs when we're about to open the door, so we might get surprised. I do have a spell prepared that might make the fight simpler against Draigs.
I don't think they're going to be surprised by us coming through the door, because they know we're on the other side of the door.
Right, but she might be distracted by her god screaming and going silent on all the monitors. Or she might have left if we wait too long.
Alexander, is there a way to interface in this control room to do anything else other than just use that key code?
I'm sure there is, but I can't do it.
Oh, I didn't know if you tried. Okay.
I mean, if we want to spend an hour here, I might be able to decipher the controls and learn more about how to use it, but
I just said this is a control room. I wonder what else we can do here. I wonder if we can lock all doors except for the ones that we have a special key for. Like, I wonder if we can turn the technology against them. If Hellion is taken out of the system right now, I wonder if we can use that to our advantage as much as we can.
Maybe. I mean, I could try and access monitors if we hadn't smashed all the monitors in here and see if I could see what's in other rooms or something, but...
Or redirect all monitor appearances to be, like, only on one monitor and have it be, like, somewhere in the corner of nowhere. Like, oh, I'm going to appear in monitor 3, but actually have it reroute to a different monitor. Can you do something?
I think he disconnected to prevent him to save himself from the inhibitor facet, so I think we're safe from him using the monitors for a while.
Okay. Sounds good. I didn't know if there was any other mischief we could get up to into this.
How can I flip through and see if I can access cameras in the other room or anything to if there's a monitor left to display on?
So there's no power in this room at all. All the lights are out. All the monitors are dead. Everything is cut off. Literally, as he screamed, everything went dark.
If we were to get a battery from the other room, could we have resident power? I've seen it on several episodes of Star Trek. Could we have resident power in this terminal and route only power to this area here?
I don't know the play you're talking about, but I can't move one of those batteries, and I don't think anybody living here left can.
I think Tatia and I both could probably assist with dragging one if we work together.
I would be happy to help.
She has very nice biceps.
She has very symmetrical and nice attributes, but I think it'd take us an hour or so to shift a battery down here. We might want to see if we can.
I thought it was just in the other room.
It's up the stairs.
Yeah, it weighs a lot.
Those things are, yeah.
Oh,
they're taller than you.
Oh, shit! I thought they were like 100 pounds.
They're immense. But it's easy to move shit like that when you have a giant.
Yeah.
But that we don't have anymore.
How about a tensor's floating disc?
I think I can do 700 pounds on that now. If you can lift it onto the disc.
Like dragging it along the ground on the disc.
Well, wasn't it a couple inches off the ground? But yeah, we could. I don't want to. If you don't think that it is if we were to bring it here, if you don't think it's possible, it's not worth the effort.
I'm guessing if everything went dark when Hellion disconnected, he was probably powering all this stuff, so we would need to power this room and every other room we wanted to do things in.
Thus, potentially giving Helion what he needs to fuck with us again.
Well,
Right,
I don't
so
think those batteries are big enough to power this entire complex.
It's okay.
Right.
For more than a few seconds.
Let's get going. And I agree with not Jim Artist that we need to do another Rollmaster campaign. Just saying.
Oh, indeed. Rollmaster always.
Started putting the tables into Roll20, but it got a bit arduous.
I would help you, but
I'm sure
can GM.
I'm sure somebody out there must actually have done it.
Right, but not for the right version and specializations you like. So
I'm gonna say I run very heavily homebrewed versions of Rollmaster. So yes, it's technically. I mean, the tables themselves aren't any different, but it's finding people who've done the red box tables and.
But you could add macros to lines in character sheets, and then we could do that. That's not hard.
Yeah, it's the tables that are the problem. So each table is 20 columns wide and 150 rows deep.
And there's 6 bajillion tables.
You need one table for every weapon the party has, or every weapon the party's going to get hit with.
Yeah. That's why you wouldn't bother with electronic.
Right. I mean, the paper table. You want to see the disgusting marks on the edge of my fucking arms law where I've been like thumbing it for 1,000,000 years.
Not like your Dark Sun campaign book that's all sticky, or.
I mean, I do like Dark Sun. I mean, like Planescape too. Let's not lie.
Really. Dark Sun is just covered in player kill stickers.
Both things that I'm never going to see in 5th edition, apparently.
But should we perhaps move on in the adventure?
Pitter patter.
Yeah, that might be good.
We have a new Tim.
We don't want to completely flush down the potty our advantage right now.
I mean, we could also just stay in this room for a whole fucking episode because that's what we're good at.
Literally, the last one I just released was what did they say? Where you moved literally 20 feet in 3 hours.
Yeah, so we took out Morrow and moved to the next room after
down a 20-foot corridor.
That said, I still had a blast. It's still fun. I listen to these podcasts. I still have a good time because it's like I get in character. Like I pretend I'm like at the table with people. It's good.
Well, if you actually listen to that one, it's painful for a little bit in that one.
Oh, jeez.
There's a lot of just random rambling around. It is pretty painful at certain points.
Okay.
If you actually listen really closely, you can hear eyes rolling.
Speaking of listening, I want to listen at this door. I want to try to perceive through it.
Okay. You may make me a perception check.
So we're able to actually move freely. Okay.
Yeah, you're not in initiatives at this point. So the door.
Sure if the doors were working with.
Oh yeah, this door. I'm assuming all the doors that you had open were still open. Yeah, because no one actually closed them. No doors automatically closed. Power's gone out, so everything's dark. So Tatia's having issues seeing.
That's not true.
No.
Not right now.
Why?
Because I can see through everything. Because I am magic.
If only that were the case.
Because she said because
you do realize I'm writing all the shit down for when you actually run a game, right?
God damn it!
It's because I guess his body's still on fire and it's giving off 20 feet dim illumination, right?
I mean, she could just cast light. She does have that cantrip, so that'll be fine. She could cast light on her tiger or something.
As long as she stays back there and doesn't get me into the light radius, I'm good.
You don't hear anything in the room beyond. All you can hear is it appears to be a large room, and that's it.
Okay, well, I will wait for people to start moving up.
With pain.
I'll try to.
Tatia starts feeling her way around the room.
What the?
Alexander,
I tried to move my character and it started moving the map.
What?
I was trying to move my character token, and it grabbed the map rather than my character, so I was shifting the whole map rather than.
You shouldn't be able to move the map.
Be able to do that. That's
on my screen. I can.
I mean, you could right-click and move around the map.
Right, and I tried to grab through my character, and I was shifting the map, and Alexander was moving because I was moving the entire map on the screen.
Oh, that's weird.
Rich. That's a
Don't do that. All right, so you're all kind of wandering about. You're walking down the corridor through the remains of a Kesdu.
I'm going to try to open the door as quietly as I can. I'll kind of motion to Tatia to kind of go around the corner so the light. I'm not in the light.
How am I going to see you?
Preparing to cast a spell if I see a Netin through the doorway when he opens it.
Don't you have dark vision?
Well, I don't have dark vision, but I'm
talking to Alexander.
Yes, I have dark vision.
So you don't need the light either.
No, I don't. I'm just getting ready to cast a spell through the door if I see an Netin there.
Gotcha. So Tatia, go around the corner so that we don't alert everything on the other side.
Or stay there so we lure the Netin when they see the door open and light come out.
All right. So I'll try to open the door kind of quietly so it doesn't,
Do we have to hand crank the door or?
You're opening? Yeah, it's there's no power here anymore.
Is that a disabled device to try to break it? Not break it, but
sure, I'll let you do a disabled device to kind of loosen it up enough to kind of crank it open.
21.
Okay. You click the door apart and you pull it apart. You crank it open with the little crank inside the panel that you find after releasing a few of the holds on the lock. The room beyond is dark. Oh, wait, fucking hell, we get a description. Shit, I didn't think you'd get far enough to get an actual fucking room description. I wasn't ready for that. Shit.
I have like uber dark vision here, so let's see.
All right.
What do I see?
The air of this large room is warm and stuffy and buzzes with energy. No blinking lights, wiggling shapes, and unusual strings of writing scroll and wriggle across glass panels mounted on the walls. It's dark in here. There are buttons, switches, dials, wheels, levers, and other controls, the functions of which you can only guess. 6 immense pillars lined with panels support the ceiling 11 feet above, and a circular platform to the east sits under a slowly rotating, semi-transparent... No, it doesn't.
Everything's a nerd. Okay.
Yeah,
there's
a platform that doesn't have anything on it. Beyond this, 2 windows look out over a metal platform, which in turn looks out over an immense damp cavern, lit by brilliant beams of light emanating from unseen sources below and above. Rubble clutters the room's floor here and there, as if pieces of furniture were once affixed to the ground, but had long since been torn free, while to the northeast the room's walls have buckled downwards into a crumbling mass of devastation.
Does that look like the hollow table from the level above?
Oh, it does indeed look like that hollow table.
Hopefully undamaged.
Which hollow table?
The one Helion appeared on and made you all go momentarily insane and attack each other and things.
I did love the confusion spell.
Okay, let's get in here and smash the monitors in case power is restored. Buligup, want to help?
Don't smash the monitors.
Oh, okay.
Smash every fucking monitor we find.
We got to smash at least most of the monitors. We'll leave a couple for you, but let's get on there. Alexander, do you want to go over to the table to the east? We have to hurry.
I want to go to wherever the Etten is, which might be just around the corner.
There's light emanating from the front, so this room isn't completely dark. It is dimly lit from the
20 feet.
What?
It's like dimly lit, 20 feet radius. Like, I want to stay in darkness is my point.
Yeah, most of the light is coming from the east, where there's like basically whatever's outside is heavily lit. The rest of this room is completely dark.
Okay,
so it gets darker the further to the west you go, but it's dim about the middle and dark off to the west.
So I'm going to poke my head out and look around the corner. Like I said, I'm trying to stealth, right? Because I'm in darkness right now. So I'm gonna. I don't know if they're. I don't know
You're
if
in dim light right now.
Fine. That's still probably. I'm still stealthable, right? Like I want to look around the corner. I want to see if there's anybody in here.
You can make me a stealth check.
23.
23 is good.
Now you're one on perception to see if there's anybody there.
Right.
Good. Okay, you creep in. You look to the north and you see the waiting form of a gigantic giant just lurking and ready to go. Let me just switch to tactical. Why don't we? She doesn't seem to have noticed you at this point.
All right, so I'm going to try to motion towards Buligup that I see big.
I grab one of my grenades and just kind of point at it, and then point towards where the big one is.
So I'm carrying over my stealth to kind of come over here to ready in action for if it moves down to attack anybody, I'm going to basically flank and backstab it as it goes by.
You're doing what now, What? You can't hold an action to move and attack. You could.
Okay. I don't know mechanically how I would do this then. So I'm going to move there.
So you could move there and you could delay and then move your initiative when we're in the initiative order to that point. Then you would jump in on the initiative at the lower initiative, assuming that you're faster than she is.
True. But the fact that I'm not noticed right now...
I mean, you're getting pretty close to her.
Right, but I'm also around the corner, so that's kind of why I was like... So if I were to go to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... I could get there and get one attack, but I would be pretty stupid to do that by myself. So,
okay, we'll have initiative. Why am I hearing music?
Wait. Has he been seen?
No, I have not been seen.
Not that we know of yet.
Initiative, Tatia really has to go to the bathroom.
And so remember, select your
Go now, hurry up.
first before.
Roll initiative and go.
Break. This bio break brought to you by
whatever wine you're drinking.
Topo Chico.
Apothic Cab.
Oh, I quite like that. That's pretty good, actually.
Right?
Yeah, it's a good one,
Apparently,
actually.
Evan can hear you, and he says, yes, it is very good.
Good. Leah likes most of the Apothic wines.
I really like the Apothic, and I was scared to try it like a jillion years ago because it looked
gothy,
stupid, and gothy. And then Apothic
wines I thought were okay.
I think Apothic Crush is probably one of my they're one of my favorite budget wines. Yeah. They're
Josh, I find Josh is exceptional for the money.
Ooh, I really like
Chateau,
Josh too.
Chateau Saint Michel is amazing for the money.
I'm gonna say
I can't. Pathfinder.
I can't buy Josh because it's got a crappy name.
What?
Hey, how?
Come on, Josh is actually.
Can I have an action while Kiernan is moving?
Sure, you can move down the corridor if you wish. Yeah.
Can I just want to ask Alexander, should I use the fire, the ice, or do we want to throw a bang grenade at her?
Bang grenade. I'm rolling for Tatcha's initiative.
Bang, maybe. I have a spell that might make this easy.
She got a 7.
So don't throw the grenade yet?
Sure. Hold that.
Okay, Buligup, you're first. What are you doing?
Well, Alexander has told me that he says that he has a spell that he wants to use first.
I can use a second if you really want to, throw a grenade.
I mean, I can save my grenades for later. I do not mind. I'm sure there will be more people for me to throw grenades at.
It's very possible. What are you going to do, Buligup?
So I think I will get her attention.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I don't want to close in on me very quickly, but I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to it. So I will. You said that I can move in, and then can I hold an attack action until she gets within range? Is that the thing, or how does that work?
I guess you could hold an action if you move in.
Hold or ready in case.
Yeah,
he's
gonna ready an action.
A standard action, right?
Yeah.
You'd ready.
I'd want to. Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to ready an attack because I assume she's going to come charging at me.
Maybe. I mean, you're gonna move into the room against that wall and see if she comes charging at you.
Yes, and this monitor is broken, no?
Is it?
That would have been within the fireball that I threw in the room.
Oh yes, that's definitely broken.
Okay,
you're right.
I just wanted to make sure that was because my move was also going to involve breaking that fucking monitor.
I forgot you fireballed this room.
Only 20 feet of it.
Right.
Right. How do you pray to Shaylin? Just out of curiosity, what's the method for that prayer?
I think you do the Z with the hands, and you go fabulous.
You loosen the cloaca, and then
is that? I want to, whatever the sign of the cross is, but for Shaylin, I want to do that. And then
really.
Well, I'm about to rush into a battle.
I believe Shaylin's symbol is is it like a hummingbird with a big long tail?
I believe you hold the back of your head and you push it down several times.
I do one of these. I go,
I mean, we need to find some Shaylin for you to
study.
Yeah.
Or you could just worship Brian, and that makes it simple.
Description.
So I come into their room, and I go, "Hey, you big beach! How about you come get a date with Buligup, huh?" And I get
with Buligup. Okay, she looks at you and she realizes that you're there, and she gets ready to come at you. All right, Kiernan, it's you.
I am delaying, waiting, readying, whatever. I'm assuming that she's. I'm assuming she's gonna charge Buligup, and they are gonna meet with Reach, and so I'm gonna come up behind her and flank with Buligup and backstab her. That's what I'm waiting to have happen, but I'm not gonna do it yet until she goes by.
Okay. All right, you're holding then. Okay, it's her turn. She moves 1, 2 to here. She just walks forward. So Buligup, you get your action because she's within your range.
Now I only do the one attack, correct?
What?
I don't don't get both attacks. No,
you don't because you move more than 5 feet.
That is fine. I just wanted to make sure.
Right.
And I would want to. Can I have hit my gravity?
Sure, gravity clip.
Shit. I forget what.
Yeah, grav clip.
I'm awful, and I forgot what my grav clip was.
2d8, is it?
Yeah, because it increases the weapon to
size.
I think it turns to 2d8.
All right. So
didn't you make him a separate weapon for the large version of that or whatever?
I thought there was a separate weapon attack for it.
I think I need to. I don't think it's.
Let me roll. It doesn't change my attack though, right?
No, your attack's the same. It's the damage it changes.
Let me roll my attack first before we.
I mean, she's a giant. She's not going to be that hard to hit.
Holy pissy! Plus 28 to hit.
28.
That's not even a crit.
28 will definitely hit the giant.
So what is it? 2d8.
I think it's 2d8 plus whatever your damage is, bonuses. So it's 2d8 plus whatever your strength mod is. I guess. Oh no, your dex. Your dex to damage, so it's your dex mod.
Right.
So all it changes is my 1d10 to 2d8, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And then the plus for the damage would be the same, I would think.
You smash into her with your glaive, carve down her weeny bit. Doing 18 damage. That's good damage.
I was going to say, whose weenie bit was hit? What?
All right. All right. She gets to hit you back.
The grippli tadpole dangling.
So she's moved, so she only gets 2 attacks instead of all 4.
Fuck me!
Only 1 attack per arm, so it's only the main attack for each one of these. So her right arm, a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Doing 14 damage. She smashes you down with a chain. And on her on her left arm, a 25 to hit.
That will hit as well.
Doing 8 damage. She smashes you with 2 chains and roars as she starts to spin them around.
Ow.
So
I appreciate your sacrifice in attracting her attention, but...
So that's... I'm trying to do math, and I'm not good at it.
What did we say the damage was?
22 altogether.
Yeah, 22.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so since I'm sneaking and I go with the ready to action, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to go around and backstab. Good? Hello?
Hello.
Talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
I'm moving, since I had a ready to action and I'm stealthing and she doesn't know I'm there, I'm going around behind to flank and stab. I only get 1 attack though.
So where are you going from and how are you getting there?
So I'm here, right? And I'm just able to go around here because she doesn't know I'm there. I'm stealthing, right?
Right. So she's going to get perception as you move because you're moving now and you're in her threatened space. I mean, she's not very good at it, but you never know. What am I rolling against?
Do we want to roll off against stealth again? Or
sure, roll me a stealth check. I'll roll perception.
16.
She sees you on a 21.
Okay, it's wow.
So you're moving.
Surprising.
She's gonna hit you.
She's gonna try to attack me.
She is. So she only gets the top one of these. A 21 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. What are you to hit? You're pretty. You guys are far too good with AC.
Well, I focused on that because I had my ass handed to me through half my levels. So I dumped every gold piece I had on armor.
And fancy inlays in your weapons.
No shit, man. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So I only get the 1 attack. But I get sneak on it.
If you land.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Yeah. She's aware of you because she's.
No, she's not aware of me because she's aware of me, but I'm flanking. So I actually crit. 29 crit, 25 to confirm.
Yeah, that's good.
Right,
I'm just looking up. I'm just looking up flanking with range or with reach, and I'm just trying to figure it out. As in, I guess Buligup threatens the space, so technically you're flanking. But I'm just looking for that actually written down. Oh my god, the flanking diagrams get confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, basically, I'm flanking directly because of the whole...
Yeah, I know why you were flanking. I want to know if Buligup's reach weapon allows him to flank there, allows him to balance your flank. Anyone else want to look? That would speed things up. Yes, you can flank with a reach weapon. Okay, look back at Song and Silence. No, that's the wrong edition. Pathfinder, damn it. Song and Silence was not a Pathfinder book. That's Kingmaker. Oh my god, I hate when I look and it's Kingmaker. Can you flank with a reach weapon? Here we go. Yeah. Variant. Flanking rolls in the DMG. What is this? What game are we talking about here?
I mean, this is like a big deal because for forever we've been relying on this. So this is a
you've been flanking.
You've
been flanking with a Kes2 up to this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
flank a foe. Your ally must be on an opposite side of the creature. A line drawn between the center of your space and the center of your ally's space must pass through opposite sides or opposite corners of the foe's space. Additionally, both you and the ally must have to be able to act. You must be wielding melee weapons and be able to make an unarmed attack. You can't be under the effects that prevent you from attacking, and you must both have the enemy within reach. So I think you're okay. If you're wielding a reach weapon, you use the reach that weapon has for this purpose. So you're good.
Cool. So 28 damage.
All right, nice. That's pretty good. She roars.
28.
Good damage.
Well, I mean, I crit on the hit, right? So I got 16 damage on that, and then sneak attack only gave me 12, which wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah, sneak attack.
I mean, check my math, but it's on the screen, right?
No,
16
snack,
it's 28, right?
Good. It's good. All right, Alexander, it's you. They seem to be hacking up this giant pretty easily.
I am moving.
Yeah, right. Get
forward.
in here and help.
Oh, if I go through the door, I don't know if I'll be in wacky range because she's got reach. So I guess I will stick my head through the door and cast a spell at her.
Okay. You can see her from there. What are you casting?
I am casting
These laughter?
Hold Person.
Hold person.
Will save for DC 18.
A will save. 17. God damn it.
Six rounds of her being frozen.
But she gets a save at the what? She gets additional saves, right?
Let's see. Is aware, breathe. Each round on its turn, it can attempt a new saving throw to end the effect.
But it's a full round action for it to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You basically just scuppered her completely.
Yes.
It makes me very sad. Tatia, it's you. Honestly, out of all of them, Draigs is probably the easiest because she's just a giant. If you can get in on her and wail on her, she's not going to be much to put down.
Well, she's essentially helpless, isn't she? So she's coup de graceable.
Can you coup de grace from somebody? No, she's paralyzed. I don't know whether you can coup de grace. Oh, maybe you can.
Because I think it makes she's essentially helpless.
I'm actually really awesome at coup de grace. So I have 6 skills on that.
Apparently, yes. That which is what makes ghouls particularly bad.
Oh, so I'm going to do her if Buligup doesn't.
In my head, I did this before you guys engaged and got slashed, but there's always a chance you would have made her save. So
yeah, but
Tatia, what are you doing?
I'll pump you full of nanites later.
How the hell did you get there?
Because I flew. I was here, and then I went here, and here.
2, 3,
here.
4, 5, 6. Okay, you get to there. Okay, fair enough. You can get to there.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, so now Tatia is going to make a move in and swing with her star knife because that's what she does the best.
Do it.
She did 25 for 9 piercing.
How did she get there? She only has a 30-foot movement rate, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Hold on. She'd be here.
Oh.
Well, she could still hit. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right. So you hit 25 with 9 damage. All right. Very good. You stab her with your weapons. Your cat.
Come on, Kitty. And Kitty has 40 feet to move. Kitty will move right here and take some claws.
Okay. Just
claws.
Isn't bite better? No.
You're right. Bite. Well, it depends. Claws, if it was trace, it would be better, but the bite would be better.
It's only one attack, so it'll only be 1 claw.
Yeah.
And 11 is a miss.
Yeah.
Buligup, it's you. It seems to be frozen. It looks very angry about this whole thing.
So she is not moving. So I would just use my.
It was charmed by your exclamations of love. That's what did it.
Coup de grace.
So how does
coup de grace?
How does that work?
Paralyzed is frozen in place and unable to move. It is effective dexterity and strength of 0 and is helpless. But it can take purely mental actions. A flying creature could crash. Blah 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 blah. Paralyzed. Blah blah blah. Okay, you want to look at coup de grace. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. All right, here we go. Now we're getting into things.
Using Archives of Nethys or Paizo or what you?
I mean, wherever it gives me the information I need, honestly.
Right. full round action, melee round against helpless opponent. You automatically hit and score a critical hit. If the defender survives the damage, they make a fortitude save of DC 10 plus the damage dealt or die.
Yeah, so basically you do an automatic critical, effectively.
I get my sneak attack on top of that critical damage, and then all of that damage is added on. So if Buligup doesn't finish her, I do.
It's a full round action. Use a melee weapon to deliver coup de grace. Pronounced coup de grace. Cute. So to a helpless opponent, you can use a bow or crossbow, provided you are adjacent. That's pretty mean, isn't it? Walk up and just shoot them with a crossbow.
Amazingly awesome. You
automatically hit and score a critical. So literally, you just do your critical damage.
So what do I roll? What do I need to roll?
Are you using
your normal damage?
Are you using your gravity clip?
Since they're not moving or anything, I don't think I want to use it right now in case.
I mean, literally, it just doubles the damage.
Right. But you're going to basically do. I mean, you're also setting their DC of save or die, besides just damage you dealt, by how much damage you do. So
the more damage you do, the harder it is for her to live.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how many. I don't remember how many.
You double the dice. So,
no, so 1 die 10 plus whatever normally, right? So it'd be 2 die 10 plus double whatever.
And I fully charged up your clip off the battery upstairs, so you've got like 7 charges left on it, I think, or 8 charges left on it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Then yeah, I'll hit her with So if it's 2d8 plus 1 plus 7, what would I roll?
4d8 plus 16. So just roll that flat out, just like /R space 4d8 plus 16, and then it's DC 10 plus that she's gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like Ares, the god of war, would die with that. You know, I mean.
So 28 points of damage, and then a 38 DC.
Right.
Okay, with 28 points of damage, she just collapses to the ground. She's dead.
And then we hack her to pieces, and we snort her bones.
That sounds awful. You shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Draigs is dead. That was easy. Honestly, out of all of them, if you can get around her on her own, she's not that bad.
So hold on a second. Female Etten is on my bucket list for the hedonist flaw. So if people are gonna search the room, and there's a little time.
Well, we're gonna search her first.
Hang on. He starts as a 1d10, so he goes to 2d8. So went the gravity clip. Chat's saying it should go to 3d6. I think it's stupid. It gets real big real fast. But his standard is a 1d10.
Yeah, we talked about this in one of the prior episodes, and I didn't really look into it at all. You guys did research it a bit. I don't know.
Well, it was partly because Tim's character was designed to increase his weapon size as much as possible and use ridiculous weapons. So his weapon sizes were going to change, and then he was going to be enlarged, and he was going to get like 6d8 damage per hit eventually, which was disgusting. Except for he died.
Damn. Too soon, man. Too soon.
All right, what are you doing? You're checking Draigs out for stuff?
Yes.
I am not. I'm letting them do that. I'm still checking these doors and going into hide mode again to
I mean, it's dark to the west, but it's quite bright to the east.
Right, but I'm going to be here in case anybody comes out of these doors. I don't know where they lead, so I'm going to go stabby mode in case anybody hey, what's going on? And if they come out of the bathroom or something, I shiv them.
Draigs is there. All right, Draigs. You search. She's it's quite disgusting. I mean, she's a giant, right?
Chains for fighter weapons.
Oh, it's bad. You find two. They're medium-sized, and they're masterwork spike chains. 2 medium-sized masterwork spike chains.
Buligup would like to go over and cut off her head.
Heads.
My mistake.
That's 2. That's what makes her left on. I mean, she only had 65 hit points. She's only a normal Etten, which is kind of crappy if you think about it. She has slightly.
I thought it was 3 times that hit points. I was
worried.
She
has slightly adjusted feet, but she's not that tough. She has large leather armor. She has 3 potions in a dirty pouch.
I would like to identify those.
Make me some kind of check. What are they? Whatever you do. Yeah, sure.
23.
2 potions of Cure Moderate and 1 potion of Cure Serious. Which, had she had chance to take any of, would have been very nice.
And the quick detect magic just to see if any of that was magic besides the potions.
No.
So those 2 Cure Moderate?
Yep. 2 Cure Moderate and 1 Cure Serious.
Buligup would like to go around and start breaking monitors that he sees around the...
There's a lot
of threat right now.
There's a lot of monitors in this room. There's about 30 of them.
Yeah, just start going around. I mean, they're searching their body. He's looking at those. I've already chopped off her bitches' heads. I might as well smash monitors in case they come back on.
What are you going to destroy what you like too, then?
Actually, I don't know. Do I want to destroy the monitors first or the platform first?
Let Alexander scavenge what he can from the platforms, deal with the monitors, because he already has some of those, but we need to get a move on. I'm going to listen to this door here, and then once I think that there's nothing in there, I'm going to go and help.
Make me a check.
Does one of you guys want some potions?
I would like to cure serious if I can. 23.
You don't think there's anything in this room. It seems quiet.
All right, so I will move on to the far west and help smash monitors.
Okay, they're smashing all the monitors in this dark room.
Because I know that
I will weep.
Alexander did the whole Boys in the Hood stealing TV type of things. He already took a few, I thought.
I took 1, but I'm out of room in the bag of holding, so.
You could disable one by scavenging it.
Or I could just disconnect it from the wall, but you guys are smashing them, so.
By pulling it the power.
How many do you need? Give me a number. Do you need 10?
I need all of them if we're going to take this place over afterwards.
Are we? Okay. All right. Well, let's move on then. If that's your argument, I'm behind you. If you want to take this place and have these be usable afterwards, I'm on board. I was not aware that was your plan. If that's your plan, let's go for it.
You were upset about our last crib that got stolen from us because we didn't lay claim to it. I'm trying to replace it.
I'm on board with that.
So that is an emotional response. I do not believe it.
Crib.
All right.
Crib. All right, where else are you looking? What are you doing?
That's why I quoted.
Crib. Yeah, what you doing? You stop smashing monitors? Buligup, are you stopping smashing things? If Alexander's going to be like, this is going to be our house soon?
Yeah, I never heard that plan from him before, so my bad. So I am back in the play if he wants.
Come stop me and show me how to turn these things so they can't be used against us. He can come and do that. But right now, all I know is there are monitors, and every time I come across a monitor, a big man comes and he tries to kill us, and I do not like that.
And I told you can't do that for now. If you want to unplug the cable in the back, you can do that.
Does Alexander tell me which cable to unplug?
No, Alexander would have to. Let's not bother with that. Let's just move on so we get out of this room. I didn't hear anything over here. Come on over here. Let's check out this room.
Do you want me to poke you with the nanite gun, or do you want one of the potions of Cure Moderate? You took a big hit.
Honestly, that was a kind of crappy hit. I was hoping for at least somebody to take all 4 hits.
I was worried, but I would have done 43 damage if it were me instead of Buligup, and then the DC would have been 53. I might have killed her outright with that hit.
So yeah, I'll take one of those potions of Cure Moderate.
No, use the nanite gun, because the Cure Moderate anyone can use. The nanite gun only me and Alexander can use.
Right, but I'm asking him if he wants a potion of Cure Moderate. I can still stab him with the nanite hypergun.
As in, you're asking him if he wants to take a potion of Cure Moderate and put it in his pocket.
Yes, Kiernan took the potion of Cure Serious.
I'm sorry, Alexander.
Okay, I would think.
I'm going to have language lessons with these people.
So no, okay. What I'm actually wondering though is like, would Buligup want a nanite gun? A guy who is very adamantly kind of against technology. And
having tiny robots running around inside him.
Yeah, you understand my concern here.
Yeah, that's fair. He does hate robots, especially if they're running around inside him.
They're not robots, they're nanites. Totally different.
What is a nanite?
It's like a
robot, only smaller than a goblin.
Like those little things that swim in water. It's like those.
Oh, like the small baby tadpoles.
A cybernetics tadpole. Yes, a robot.
Oh, Bill, you're not helping any with this.
I know, it's fine. I'm telling you the truth.
They are small tadpoles. The tadpoles, they are my people. If they are tadpoles, then the tadpoles can live in me.
Naughty, but also cute and sweet and motherly of you.
And very sticky. Just saying, sticky is an adjective too.
What type of healing does that do?
It's big healing.
Jab him with the nanite gun in the neck or whatever.
In the face.
13 points.
Please turn your head and call.
Hey, Bill, chat's got your number.
Oh.
You want another dose of tadpoles, Buligup?
Hold on, I'm trying to do math. So that'd be 41. I mean, yeah.
41. Maybe.
12 more.
Oh, that'll take me all the way. Woo!
And is all of your non-lethal gone now, I would imagine?
Yeah.
That was gone with the potions that the lovely Tatia gave me.
All right, so I'm going to, while they're still looking at that, then I'm going to open this door quietly if I don't hear anything behind it, the one on the west.
Okay, you crank the door open. Inside the room, it is basically empty. Most of the rubble and stuff has collapsed in from the wall. There is a monitor in here, but that's about the only thing that's in here.
I will still search it, just to be thorough.
Perception checks?
And I will move on to the second door once that one is complete. I'm assuming it takes them a couple rounds, but I don't want to take the camera light too much. I just want to make sure that nothing's coming up behind us. I did a natural 20 on a 30 perception.
Such a shame. You search the room. It is literally empty of anything useful.
That's what I thought. So I will go to the next room.
Okay. And what's anybody else doing? Wait, what were you drinking that made you pull that face?
Was it like the hexet of
Tito's made you pull that face?
There was that pear that one of the members of the Hexet of Hycosa game thought tasted like jizz or whatever.
The compare?
Yeah, the compare.
Oh, that was monster.
Oh, goodness.
That was monster, right?
That was awful. Yes, the compare.
Which made me not want to eat pears anymore because, I mean, if it's even similar, I'm like, okay.
Right? That was pretty nasty.
That's just protein.
I mean, right? All right, what are the rest of you doing? Alexander?
I'm going to fire up Detect Magic and start following Bill to peer into those rooms he opens.
Tatia, what are you doing?
Rolling my eyes heavily at Tito's calling themselves a gluten-free distillery.
I thought they were.
Yes, but I'm rolling my eyes at it because I don't understand why they need to advertise that.
Because people that need gluten-free want everyone to know they need gluten-free. And it's free advertising. Joe, you're gluten-free too. Shop at Tito's.
All the celiac people will
shop at Tito's.
You know
yes.
All of the celiac people and all of the gluten people can shove it because I have been lactose intolerant since my whole life. It has always been unfortunate, and it's always given me the farts. And you know the difference between a person that is lactose intolerant and a person that is gluten intolerant?
Yes.
Nothing except for that one is totally willing to take on the farts so that they can eat what they want. I will totally have all the ice cream I want, and I will embrace my gas. So
Actually, I know several people that are in both camps, and some of them have debilitating cramps where they literally can't.
That's terrible. I actually had to go home from work one day because I gave my son a bowl of breakfast cereal one morning and he didn't finish his milk. And stupidly, I was like, cereal milk, yeah! And I chugged it. And about 3 hours later, I was like, why do I feel like someone's stabbing me all over? And then all of a sudden it hit me. Oh, dumbass, you drank milk for the first time in 20 years. It probably hurt your stomach.
That's sad because milk is delicious.
It is. And all I can have is lactose-free.
Human adults are the only beings on the planet that drink milk past infancy. So
you know what, though?
But it's delicious, Bill.
It is delicious.
I drink animal milk.
Hey, I got to 6'7" at age 13. I drank nothing but milk until I was
probably the only species that drink another species' milk.
Oh God! You know what though? I don't care. Farts are funny.
But anyways, we're searching rooms.
We were wondering what you were doing.
I got Alexander. I got Alexander back me up, so I'll sit open.
What are you doing? So Alexander's over. Nya.
Meow.
Which? What are you doing?
She's pitching a loaf, apparently.
What are you doing, Whit?
Well, do we have any bad guys in the area?
No.
No,
currently
is.
That's why we're looking in rooms.
Do lactose intolerant women, can they produce breast milk? Just asking for a friend.
I have no idea what you just said.
My lactose
Stop.
intolerance has affected my brain, and now my character can't do anything.
Let's go.
Oh, is that what's affecting your brain?
No. Tati's going to go over here and cop a feel of Buligup. No.
There are doors here and here that haven't been checked yet.
And I can see
here and here, and also back here.
Or a helium.
And also, the further east you go, Tatia,
that's where all the lights
more you
at.
can see because it's lit.
But
Remember,
she has a light spell. She has a light spell running, right?
Right. But the problem is turn it off because you're going to go to a big giant glass monitor. Look out where there's light coming in from outside.
You mean like
you
a
don't
window?
know what's out there. There could be a giant digging operation out there, right?
Am I the one that's moving the screen? Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, because you're moving it for you.
Okay.
Oh, what is going on here?
Just
What are you doing?
You have some kind of ability to move the map?
You shouldn't be able to move the map. The map is locked in place. Stop that.
We can move our own view of
Moving the map for anyone else. So.
No, Kitty! Got that! No, Kitty's being a build out.
Okay, Tatia ran back to the room we were in previously.
What are you doing?
I don't know how I was moving the map, but I was.
Are you
Oh,
over there?
yes.
I'm kind of bugged with the Roll20 tonight.
What are you doing?
I want to.
She's stroking her pussy. I mean, Nicodemus the cat.
Dang it. Okay, hold on a second.
So just to recap.
Yeah.
Two routes.
Just to recap, over to the east is this
What? Why
glass.
can't I fucking move my character?
I don't know. I can move your character.
Okay, thank you, because that is the no. Keep going east. Tatia wants to go east.
So I don't know if this
is
I thought that this was some kind of glass cockpit bubble, whatever, like this big glass arena. That light is coming in from outside.
It's a huge window.
If you could move Tatia closer to that window, I do not want to be directly in the line of sight of the window, but off to the side so that I can peer in to make sure I am not visible.
Is that a window or is that the curved piece out there?
The curved piece is the edge of a platform that's outside of the window. So these slopey areas, these areas, this here and this here is see-through. The whole front of this is see-through except for this piece.
Right. So you would be right here because you'd have to go through the door to 25, but you can see through it.
Transparent glow sight.
Yeah, she can see through it.
But I would turn off your light. Otherwise, there's a big, hey, who's up in the cockpit?
Which is also why I want to move to the side of the window. But I believe that Tatia's character would be smart enough to smother her light source.
I mean, depending on what you cast it on, you could just close your hand. Because if you cast it on the middle of your glove, you could just shut your hand.
Exactly. I could just shit my hand right out my butt.
Shit your hand. That's right.
Yes, that's what you said, isn't it?
No, that is not what I said. Okay, you look out through the window and you see a large platform, and it looks over a huge cave beyond, which I think I might have a description for.
I'd love to hear it.
Ah,
This is like a giant digging machine or something.
It is maybe a giant digging machine. Where are we?
Hal, did you see my Hawk the Slayer Bolton Underoos picture that I was going to send you? I was going to send you as a gift.
No.
Bolton is from Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
No. Who is the evil guy in Hawk the Slayer? Bolton, right? Jack Palance' character?
Right.
Bolton Underoos from Hawk the Slayer.
That's
I was going to send those to Hal for Christmas.
Underoos. That's a very Australian term. All right, Tatia, looking out across the cavern. As large as this cavern is, the cave's proportions are dwarfed by the immense buried structure that looms over its western half. That's what you're inside. This metal leviathan presents a filthy facade of sharp angles, doors stained and pitted with rust, allowing entry into its interior, and a wide balcony overlooking the rocky floor 15 feet below. A massive mound of furs, rags, and refuse, a nest of some sort, sprawls in a sizable alcove to the southeast, while to the north a 10-foot wide tunnel curves to the northwest. 3 areas of straight metal ridges protrude from the ground, marking paths from the building. Evidence of recent excavation work is apparent. An immense lattice work of thick grey metal beams extends from the front of the buried structure, creating a wall of girders and struts that bisects the cave northern reach. These beams have been painted with images of demonic faces and spiked mechanical claws, and are further adorned with strips of sinew, which countless humanoid bones have been hung like wind chimes.
Oh, how delightful. This is obviously Bob Ross's homestead.
Happy little wind chimes.
Yeah.
So this gigantic cave, so down in this bottom corner there's a nest. The corridor extends up and around to the north and then out. And then there's these struts that continue on through the wall.
Okay, this is our new crib. Dibs on this is my bedroom. Hey.
The big central room that all the other rooms have to come off of.
Right.
This is the one with the view, man.
So you realize that you're inside some kind of huge metal building that seems to be
building of some
it's like
kind.
Buried in this cave. Yeah, it seems like they've been trying to excavate this thing.
So Tatia said what I think, and I just want to put it out in the open and to be transparent. We are underground. There is no open sky above us, correct?
No, you're underground. You went down and then down again. You're indefinitely underground.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Gotcha. So Tatia would sneak back to her group of friends and let them know I can't move myself.
Why?
I don't know what I did.
Okay.
Is it moving whenever I do this? Or is it only moving for me?
It's not moving. On
what layer are you on? What layer? Can you change layers? I don't think you can.
Oh,
did you do that move?
No.
Yeah, let's just stop fighting. Go back where she's supposed to be. Let me check her tokens set right.
Hold on. I'm going to move myself 1 square to the right.
Yeah, you did it.
Good.
Yay. Tomorrow we're going to test the alphabets. And
right.
Monday we'll work on numbers.
And next week we're going to play more of this adventure because we'll make it to the next room.
Woo!
Maybe.
Yeah. No
so can I open my door yet?
Sure. Unless Buligup wants to do something.
Oh yeah, it's his turn. Go ahead. Buligup, what you doing?
I would like to move over here and try disconnecting wires from this machine.
Okay, you kind of pull open some like panels underneath it, and there's lots of wires in there.
Hi, situation normal. Everything's fine here. We're all fine here. How are you?
Good job, Han Solo.
Just kind of start like pulling things, like just kind of pulling on things, trying to unplug anything that I can. Anything that looks like it unplugs, I unplug it.
You start unplugging wires from this thing. All right, that's good. There's a wire pulling.
He's got to feel like he's disemboweling a robot, and he has to have like a chubby at this point. He's got to be.
Bill, you open the door. The room is small beyond. The wall has encroached on it quite a significant amount. There is rubble everywhere, and it's completely empty of anything of use. There's refuse and junk and what might have been old furniture in here, but there's nothing else. There's also a monitor.
Totally fair. I was not trying to meta because I only see a door, right? So I don't see the whole map as a character. I will listen to the doors to the west just to make sure we're not snuck up on.
Okay.
And I will be off camera so that others can do stuff. But I want to move things along. I just want to make sure that we're not coming up around. We know where we're at. So
I followed him since I said that's what I was doing.
Hey.
I will do a perception check and then see what I might hear or do anything. 18.
You don't hear anything. It seems quiet at whatever's beyond the door.
Okay.
Tatia, what you doing? Or would the party like to just continue to proceed as the door down here hasn't been checked? The door over here hasn't been checked.
Are these two doors out onto the beam or something?
They step out onto, so the beam goes underneath this platform. It's just drawn in. It goes underneath the platform.
It's like a it's like a clear balcony, like in Japan.
It's not clear. It's probably metal good. It's metal grid that you can see through, but it's showing you that the beam connects to this part of the structure, not to this part.
Okay.
Tatia.
Something larger than
Tatia, knowing that there is obvious activity to that side of the room, is going to come over to the empty doors just to finish checking out the space we are currently in.
Good.
And we'll go through this door right here.
And you get jumped.
20 monsters, all of them giants.
Damn it. Hooray, XP!
You got some XP.
I know, but this is more. Let me hack and slash some dum-dums.
Okay, you open the door and walk into this room.
And kill one dum-dum for 900 XP.
You just want 900? I thought you want more than that.
9,000!
That's better. Why's that small, eh?
I just moved without my assistance.
Hey, monster. Okay. Let me see a description. The eastern half of this room appears to be some sort of workshop with all manner of metalworking tools hanging from the walls over junk-strewn tables. To the west, a sagging cot sits against a partially crumpled metal wall next to a 2-foot-tall metal cabinet. Dozens of empty tubes from which strange fluids drip lie in a heap atop the chest. It looks like a partially completed and crudely constructed mechanical orc marionette or machine slumps against a metal cage-like frame at the foot of the cot.
I followed the wrong party member. Damn it.
Does it appear that there is anything in this room that could be of value to us?
You can make me perception checks if you wish to search the room.
A 12. Not
Beautiful.
very good.
So piled on top of the cabinet, you find 12 tubes. Out of character, they look like toothpaste tubes.
Like the goo tubes we already have?
Yeah, you've seen these before. Alexander calls them goo tubes.
Ah, okay.
You also find 2 vials of some kind of liquid.
Tatia would want to grab the vials of the unknown liquid. No, she would want to walk out of the room and tell her friends that she has seen something familiar and also something not so familiar, and would like Alexander or someone else to come take a look.
I will come over there.
All right.
Okay.
You see that room. It's messy. There's a large cabinet that you realize immediately is made out of glausite.
Oh. I will scan with detect magic, and then I will see about opening the cabinet, maybe.
The cabinet is made of glausite. If there's anything inside it that's magical, you probably can't detect through it. The cabinet is also locked. It has an electronic lock on it.
Kiernan, do you have that busted up green card?
Absolutely. I will come over. Do I have to do disable device because it's janky?
You do, I'm afraid, because you let the green card get exploded in a plasma grenade.
Well, I'd like us to try to maybe together with the expertise of Alexander and Kiernan together to fix it eventually, hopefully. But I will do a 25 disable device.
Okay, you managed to kind of open the cabinet. So inside the cabinet there is an ornate dagger made out of it's slightly tinged blue metal. It is a jagged blade all the way up on one side. Looks like a frozen icicle.
Does it say to Kiernan from Asmodeus?
I mean,
you're a sword guy.
You're a sword
Daggers
guy.
are a mage weapon.
That's true. True.
There's also a pile of silver discs, and a quick count gives you 244.
Holy pig! Do you got the?
Yep.
There is a pouch. There is also a piece of technology that is recognized as an e-pick.
Ooh.
I don't even know what
color is it?
It's green.
Oh,
I am so on that. I think I have a couple of picks, but
you got a black one right now, I believe.
Yes, I've got a couple. I've got a white and a black.
Okay, there is a bulky looking bracelet sitting on one of the shelves.
Detect magic across all of them?
Hang on. There is also a stack of paper held together with a large metal clip.
A staple?
No, a large metal clip, like a bulldozer.
Is it a TPS report? Just asking.
It might be.
Stand over there.
And you work Saturday? That'd be great.
So I assume the dagger that looks like a ice or whatever is magical?
It is magical.
What about, how about the vials that Tatia has?
They are not magical.
Ooh.
But they are technological.
Ooh. So is it engineering to figure out these tech things?
I guess. I mean, what else could it be?
All right. I guess start with the bracelet.
The bracelet, okay. You're going to like this one.
27?
It's a hard light shield.
Oh.
Ulysses. I don't know if anybody watched that.
Is that a shield that Alexander can use, or what is that?
I mean,
how does a shield? Is it a?
It's a shield. It's type shield. It does count as a shield. Yeah. So it is a bulky bracelet covered in blinking blue lights and pulsing holographic emitters. A hard light shield produces a translucent but substantial holographic barrier when activated. The shield bonus counts as force effect and applies to the wielder's touch AC against beam and rays. As a transparent force effect, a hard light shield provides no bonus against lasers. A hard light shield can be used to deliver shield bash attacks like any heavy shield. When turned off, a hard light shield provides no AC and imposes no spell failure chance. Activating or deactivating it is a move action.
Nice.
And it takes 20 charge capacity and uses 1 charge per minute.
So it takes 2 batteries to fully charge it?
Yes.
Okay, is it not time worn then? So I assume it's
It is time 1.
Oh.
And it currently has 11 charges.
I am not.
But the E-pick is not time 1. What else are you looking at?
Let's see. I guess do a spellcraft on the dagger.
Okay.
17. That's crappy.
That is a bit crappy. What do you need to identify? What am I hearing?
Tatia's slurping on her crystal light.
Oh. She's drinking crystal light now?
I don't know. Some kind of lemonade. I'm assuming it's not a urine sample.
Identify 15 plus the item's caster level, so only if it's caster level 2.
Yeah, you ain't getting that one right now. Try again. I'll get Tatia to try.
Yeah, I don't think I can try again today officially. So yeah, Tatia can check it. But let's see. Next item would be let's see. Stack of papers. Probably not. I guess the vials then.
Okay.
You could probably aid Tatia. Try to get her a +2.
Yeah. 34 knowledge engineering.
The vials are 2 vials of cure all.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Cure all is helpful. Not expensive either.
What exactly is that?
Would you
It allows you to make an additional saving throw against poisons or poison effects.
Nice.
Also known as snake oil.
Yeah.
Lets you recover from diseases. It's pretty great.
Tatia, could you check this dagger for me? I cannot quite determine the enchantments on it.
I would be happy to. I would need to roll for what's for this? Would that be
Spellcraft if you have it.
Okay, yes.
Oh,
Not
Jesus.
very good, apparently.
All right, you guys suck at identifying
I
words.
still only managed to roll a 7. I am so sorry.
I'm terrible. We're great at tech shit, but terrible at magic.
About this time, Buligup has finished up pulling out wires, and he makes his way to where he sees all his friends have gone.
Right, they're all looking at things in this room.
He comes in here and he sees some sort of sort of mechanical thing in the corner, no?
There is a mechanical thing in the corner. It looks like a mechanical orc.
So some sort.
I mean, it may not be a robot necessarily, but it's definitely an orc-shaped machine.
Does it look like a robot?
A crappy robot.
Then I smash it.
Seriously, you're going to destroy treasure for the whole group because of an obscure role-playing tendency, right?
He's playing his character.
Sure. I mean, but that's the... Okay.
If somebody wants to...
Does it look like a good robot or a functional...
From your perspective, it almost looks like a sculpture. You're not quite sure. Maybe it was a robot at one point that somebody's been kind of transforming. But right now, it doesn't seem to be functional in any way.
Was it small?
Quickest way to silver mount.
It might have been. It might be because power has been reduced in the area. If power was active, it might animate.
Our Kogara was trying to make another orc poorly.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have this discussion now because really the only thing I was told about this character when I took it over was that he hates robots. He has a trait, Robot Slayer.
Yes.
That is all I have been told about the backstory of this character. I don't feel it's an obscure trait.
No.
I'm told I want to destroy every robot I find. If that's not the case, someone is more than welcome to explain my backstory to me. But all of it was decided before I came in.
It's your character now, so you can do what you want.
I haven't had that talk to try and re-explain your backstory with you yet. So
now you're glancing at it. Just make me a knowledge engineering check.
34.
Yeah, It's doesn't look like it was ever going to be functional. It's just flump. Looks like somebody's been trying to tinker with and make themselves a construct out of various parts.
Let him have his
level, huh?
I mean, like I said, I'm happy to change that in some way, but like, if you tell me,
construct. Buligup smashes the construct.
Oh, Kiernan's ambivalent. I am only observing the whole thing where, like, you and I both. Okay, here's the monitor, smash, and the whole time over the course of 20-some episodes, Alexander's been like, but what? Okay. Oh, wait, I can salvage. Oh.
Yes, because those are functional technology.
Well, not just that. I think the monitors are a lot different too, because like every time we've come across a monitor like this, Helion has appeared on it and cast spells on us.
Until I stuck the magic socket in the magic thing, so that he can't do that anymore.
I mean, honestly, I think Nick is playing Buligup solid. The thing is that if there are things that are robotic that Alexander does want or wants to salvage, that is where the player thing, you need to dive on that immediately before he has a chance to see it, identify it, and then smash it.
Or I need to attempt to modify Buligup so that he does not smash robots.
Okay, so this is getting
diplomacy
totally. This is chaotic neutral now, not neutral. I'm just saying.
Who's chaotic neutral?
I'm pretty consistent.
Been like, I'm gonna.
No, he's just trying to fix his meat brain, right?
I'm gonna usurp free will.
Not my precious meat brain. What will I do with that?
Yeah, I am trying to reduce the chaos.
Right, by editing his meat brain with this small, sharp thing driven up his nostril.
That's awesome.
Hey, Alexander, I noticed if you actually get the spell of Bry, Semblance of Flesh, you could just run ahead of Buligup and turn every robot so they look like people.
Yes, there's also another one where I can turn him into wood constructs temporarily.
That does wonderful. That probably does. You could probably open your own sex toy shop and cater to all.
Semblance of Flesh. That's horrifying. All right, what else are you doing? You've got these papers. You have the dagger you can't identify because you're useless.
Through the papers. Do people mind if I carry the dagger, since it's one of the few weapons I'm proficient with, until we know what it does?
Go ahead. I mean, you don't use a weapon per se, and if it's magical,
I stabbed things in the past when it became in my face.
Go for it.
There's also a pouch here.
Oh, look in the pouch.
In the pouch, there are a number of cracked and flawed gemstones. There are 17 in total, and each is worth 50 gold.
I throw them up over my head to see if any of them start floating around my head.
And then I catch all of them and say, finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
That is a holy sacrament from Asmodeus' scriptures. You become a follower yet.
I don't think so, but I think that I have pleased your gods, and you have to give your shit to me now.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been too long since lunch, so it might take me a while to produce shit. Oh, wait.
Gross. I have your things in my pockets, and you go deal with your shit in the bathroom.
Well, actually, you know what? I should probably provide a small donation to your goddess for helping heal me earlier. I will give you 10 gold pieces of my money.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I will go through the papers.
They're written in Orcish, which I believe you can read.
Last session.
Yeah, just happened to learn Orcish. So you have.
Is that what linguistics does, though? Doesn't linguistics give you an idea of? Because I have a decent linguistics. Does that give you an idea of what it says?
Every rank in linguistics gives you a new language that you know.
Oh, okay, fair.
And you can try and decipher things.
You can try and decipher other things. You can roll it and see what language it's in and try and decipher stuff with linguistics. But every rank in linguistics gives you an extra language. So it's basically seems to be a journal written in Orcish. Looking through it, you suspect it was written by Kulgara. And it seems like she's written down things that she's been told. It's not really like like Nalakai's was like religious ranting. This is more like a military log. So, I mean, you can skim over it. So basically, it seems like it's almost like orders and news that has been passed to her. So there's relations that they're calling this thing the excavator that they're in.
Okay.
And it seems that Helion was hoping to use this machine as its body to transform it into a mobile stronghold that might be capable of burrowing into the heart of Silvermount.
I do not want to go there, but burrowing into it might be a safer approach.
Unfortunately, the structure still requires a huge amount of power, and the failure of Meandra, who you assume is the android, I think you've heard her name before, to gather that power has resulted in unwelcome delays.
Hence the batteries they were charging up and bringing down here.
Well, that's the batteries that were at the receiver array. That's what she was charging to power this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But then the power stopped. So,
right. And then they moved them over here, and then we disconnected the power from them. So
Helion hopes that this is a temporary setback, but knows that every day that passes is increasing the chances that whatever's in Silvermount is going to grow in power.
Which we believe is his daddy lives there too.
And there is a risk that if it can extend its influence beyond the mountain in a significant way, it may be too late to oppose it.
Oh dear.
With the excavation and repowering of the excavator delayed, Helion has recently revealed to Kulgara that he is not the first progeny of the Silver Mountain.
He has a brother or sister.
Yes, there was another that he refers to as the Prophet of Unity.
We must find this bitch and kill it.
And seriously, I see Tatia saying that because that's like total sacrilege right now, right? Seriously, this is like non-God religious stuff. Shit.
No, he was divine, and all of us know multiple gods exist, so the existence of other gods does not.
Not surprising, but this one is clearly inferior and also an asshole.
Well, yes,
so
Helion was. Maybe he's the bad child.
Further in the notes, there's a reference that Helion calls the Prophet of Unity by the name Cassandra Lee.
Cassandra Lee?
Cassandra Lee.
Cassandra Lee?
No, not Cassandra Lee. Cassandra Lee.
It doesn't matter. It's Cassandra Lee now, Hal.
Okay. And apparently he regards her as his sister.
Not
okay, sister.
Are these any religious? Can we do a knowledge planes or a knowledge religion to know if these are like actual pantheon kind of horseshit things, or
are there iron gods?
Like, is there like an archdevil of the seventh plane of Bator that is named Cassandra Lee or whatever? I mean,
maybe. So there's also a note that she escaped from the mountain before Helion did, and she betrayed Unity by escaping from control as well.
So Cassandra Lee, book 5, Unity, book 6. That's what I'm hearing. You hear that?
According to the fragments of memory that Helion inherited from his creator, when Cassandra Lee fled Unity, she took a device called a neurocam, into which had been recorded many of Unity's secrets, and Helion hopes Unity's weaknesses. However, fortunately, Unity's robotic minions were never able to track down and capture Cassandra Lee, so Helion believes that the neurocam still exists, hidden away wherever she ended up.
I want that. Well, as a player, I want that because I know what that is.
So he also notes that Cassandra Lee was an android and not an artificial intelligence, and that she is most certainly dead by now, as this was many centuries ago. But the site of her death might be discovered, and that may be possible to retrieve the neurocam and extract the key information regarding Unity and its defenses.
Okay, so we want to find Cassandra Lee's resting place.
Right. Additionally, using these supplied memories, Helion fled Silvermount, and independent research done by both Myander and more recently by Kulgara, Helion has discovered that Unity's robots finally caught up with Cassandra Lee in southern Numeria, in the area now settled by worshippers of Erastil around the town of Iadenve. Kulgara has apparently... Kulgara has apparently been working on a military plan to invade Iadenve and search the site for clues, potentially the location of Cassandra Lee's last stand and the neurocam, but it is obvious that she has not figured out where exactly this search should start or where it should concentrate.
Okay, so they probably don't have agents there, so we might have free reign for the moment.
We know a where, we know a who. We just need to know how to get there and start looking.
Yes.
I mean, it was hundreds of years ago that Cassandra Lee fell in the Iadenve. It's not like last week, so it's not like you can go there and find her. Chances are she's well dead at this point.
Well, then.
Yeah, which is sad because another android might be comforting, but
that also means she's probably not moving around too fast, so we can find her.
Right, and finding the weaknesses
because she's dead.
Right.
So she's like not moving ever.
Yeah, I've only known two ladies that have been dead that were stable to move, but I'm sorry, it's
Morrow made plenty.
So, for those who have technology and would like to roll it,
engineering or
engineering.
I suck.
It's 34. So you know a neurocam is a helmet that is used to duplicate a creature's mind.
Your helmet is so big.
So like I could back up my mind and then put it into
their
somebody
mind.
So like if I were to have another Tatia, but in whatever body I want, I at least have her essence.
Maybe. So Alexander is aware of research of copying people's minds and then putting them into clone bodies or into mechanical forms. But
so
it's
you
not
can just
well
have
researched.
an essence exist separate of a body for an extended period of time, and
they're not aware.
Vessel.
They're not aware. It's just like a snapshot of you at that time. You ever seen the movie? Was it Sixth Day?
No.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Okay, where they copy your brain and then put it into a clone. It's basically that brain copying.
Just like making a DVD of you. Yeah. Right now.
The only thing I'm drawing a comparison of right now is, what is that, San Junipero episode?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Except for there's no awareness. There's no nice place to wander around.
Right. Inactive memory.
Okay. Basically, right now, it would be who you are right today. If next week you decided to learn Spanish, the copy wouldn't know Spanish. That's essentially the.
But the copy itself, isn't aware. It's just a copy of information. It's just like a hard drive storage.
Okay, gotcha. It is.
So it's like, what is it? The Soul Killer virus or whatever it is in Cyberpunk. Is it Soul Killer? I think it's Soul Killer.
Why would you make a Cyberpunk reference right now? You know I don't get that.
I was going to ask that.
You know I'm a console player, so you know I don't have that game.
It's Soul Killer. So Soul Killer rips your personality out and then basically leaves you an empty husk, but then your personality is stored and can be brought back.
You become a politician, basically.
Right.
Forgive me for those that just heard what I said and went,
you're a console player?
Because I realized that Cyberpunk is not just a video game.
No, it's not.
No.
It's RPGMP3.com apologizes to all the audience.
No, we don't. We never apologize. We do not apologize
for nothing.
We apologize for not bringing Cyberpunk Red to the table at this point because I actually quite like it.
I want to play Cyberpunk Red.
I mean, I'm not 100% certain I like the tone of it as much as I like the original kind of corporations rule the world kind of a tone. It's a little more kind of hopeful, which I don't necessarily think is
Shadowrun is very dystopian too.
Well, that's Delta Green, where you got Cthulhu, but you can actually fight him.
Right, or like Pulp Cthulhu, where you can punch him in the face and actually potentially do damage.
Acid Honey says everyone drinks.
Oh.
Gotta obey Acid Honey. Cheers.
Go on, the touch.
I mean, I'm totally wrapped around Acid Honey's fingers. Just don't tell him.
Play some Shadowrun. I mean, Billy got all of the Shadowrun.
Yeah, I've got several versions of Shadowrun. I've DM'd Shadowrun for years and years since first edition.
See, I played
I got 6th edition, and I don't like it as much as 5th.
I played Earthdawn a lot, but I never really got into Shadowrun that much because I was playing Cyberpunk too much. And you really, honestly, I think you fall on one side or the other.
Well, yeah, but Shadowrun is also one side or the other, where you pink mohawk or black trench coat, and you always start off black trench coat and then go pink mohawk.
But it's Cyberpunk with elves and orcs, so
yeah, and magic and technology and lions and tigers and bears. Why?
I'm going to say chat's like, I love the world, but really don't like the rule set. I think that's true of everyone. Yeah. I mean, look at Rifts. I really love Rifts. I played Rifts for ages, but the rule system is total bullshit.
FASA system is great settings, great concepts, and crappy mechanics.
Yeah,
I mean, that's true of a lot of games from that time.
And Robotech was the same. I mean, I did a play by email in the 80s. Over Bitnet, like email for Robotech, and it was like riffs and the early version.
Was that the mud?
Yeah.
Robotech, your reverse engineering anime rules from
yeah, I played the Mech Warrior mud when it was out and around back in the day. In the 80s.
I mean, I actually had me in a very small capacity, but a very, very close friend of mine worked with Kevin Ciambito with Palladium, and so helped develop a lot of that stuff.
Oh, hey, there we go, Mech Warrior.
You know what I used to play?
What?
Yourself?
I used to play Pathfinder about 30 minutes
Thanks,
ago.
Nick.
And this fucking conversation started.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks. No, seriously, thanks.
Oh, it's funny. Okay, so you've searched this room. I think you have everything from this room. You know what a neurocam is, and you found some information about the plot. Fucking hell, there's plot.
Awesome.
I was not clear on the shield. Does it require a shield proficiency?
I think
so.
It's a shield. Because it's listed as a shield. So it does require you to. You can wear it if anybody, but when you bring it up to use it effectively, you have to have the shield proficiency.
And it's a tech item, so it'll suck through batteries.
Yeah, so that would be Tatia or Buligup would be the likely candidates for that.
I mean, Tatia already has a shield.
So do I?
You do, actually, I believe, because you have a feat that allows you to use your glaive one-handed.
So let's sell it, right?
Well, why would you? I mean, a normal shield is there all the time and doesn't require batteries. I mean, this is the great argument, right, about what they did with the tech stuff here. They're just like, look at this cool thing. It takes charges. And I'm like, but look at this piece of wood that doesn't.
It would
be exactly the same
if it was
bonus.
In some way superior to regular shield.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of is because it deflects laser fire and all of that shit. It's
transparent. Stuff. It does not.
Oh, not lasers, but it does deflect against force stuff.
Yeah.
So anything that's touch, it defends against, right? But
so I think we could sell it to get better weighing, right?
Right. It's not time worn as far as I heard.
Right. So it should be worth a decent amount. What else was there? I didn't look at the
green epic.
I
gems.
put that on my sheet if that's all right.
Okay. Can I have your other epic since I do have some disabled device?
Oh, yeah, sure. So what was that one?
You got a black and a white, I believe you said.
Whichever one you want. Black? I don't know.
How about white?
Sure.
Excellent.
I gotta find it.
I only knew about the black one until you said you had both a black and a white.
Was the orc trying to make itself a little friend? Is that what that was in the corner before I smashed it?
Probably. Is there any reference to that in the notes?
It looks like it was once a robot that's just been cosmetically altered to look a bit like an orc, but it looks like whoever was doing it didn't really know a great deal about fixing the internal parts of the robot.
It's a waifu for a female Etten.
Aww.
Oh, hey.
I
was going to say a husband
name's
food, but I don't know which way she
Why
goes.
does it have to be for something so wrong?
It could have been for talking to and expressing emotions and having the only person to bond with.
But
doesn't it? It sounds like such a cute name, like little waifu, and then it's really like waifu.
I think I looked at the screen at the very wrong time right there.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
I think we need to go out this door so that we can explore more rooms and try and find Helion or Red Ghost.
There's still a room that we looked at.
You know that if you walk out of this door, you're on a balcony and there's a 15-foot drop into that cave.
I do not want to drop 15 feet to the cave. Do we want to check that interior door that...
I am pinging an interior door we have not looked at yet.
All right, so you may check it.
I will listen to it.
Okay, you may listen to it.
Shh, shh, shh. Tatia, you're drunk. Shh, don't say anything.
Firing up detect magic.
24.
Seems
quiet inside.
All right, so I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1. Stop, John. What's the matter? You throw it up.
Totally empty.
Chew it back. All right, totally empty. Sorry, I don't want to metagame. I don't want to assume. Okay, so let us move on. Where do you guys want to go?
We can either go out the back or onto the balcony and try more, but
I mean, it seems like this thing. It seems like this thing is tall above the floor of where it's sitting. So, like they've excavated it around and down to the floor.
So we need stairs down to find more stuff,
or ropes,
or a rope.
I do have rope. I'm just not good at climbing.
Well, with rope, everyone's good at climbing. So let's tie a piece of rope off, and I'll go down onto the ground. You said it's lit in here, though, right?
It's heavily lit. Yeah, there's lighting in the ceiling and on the floor, like big floodlights, just running bright light everywhere.
Poopy.
Well, this still has power.
Do you want to disable anything here before we go? Like just unplug?
Buligup's been doing that.
Yeah, but Alexander gives it a quick look, and it looks like Buligup did a pretty decent job of pulling out basically every wire that would come out.
It's going to take me hours to figure out where they all plug back in.
I don't know. I don't know what that did, but it did something.
I see Buligup and Alexander, like the two brothers in Die Hard, where the guy's trying to bypass the phone cables, and the second brother is like pulls the chainsaw, bursts through all of them. He's like, "Oh shit!" You know? Now we don't know where all those wires go. So, all right.
That's okay. That's why you just twist them all together so that when you turn on the engine, everything lights up.
So Hal, when we go out this door, it's a 15-foot drop down?
When you go out that door, you're on a platform, and from that curved edge, it's a 15-foot drop down.
Oh, okay.
So we can walk around to this door or the other door. Yeah.
So I don't want to just plow through without the route. What do people want to do? Everyone walked into the other room.
Yes, I will come outside with you. I see you are going outside. I will follow.
All right, I'll go down here and I'll listen to this door too. Kind of from the side.
Do it.
29.
All right, sounds quiet.
You hear? Okay.
No.
All right, I'm gonna point to my ears, kind of like. I'm gonna point to my ears, basically saying I don't hear anything, and shake my head and wait for others to come through the door, other than just Buligup, and then. Once I see Alexander, I will open the door and go in.
Again, this room is larger than the rest, but it appears basically empty.
Okay. So, I mean, standard, I'll search.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not find anything and then move on, or do you want to go?
Mm-hmm. You can roll it.
18?
Nope. There's nothing of worth in here.
Okay. I don't know if Alexander wants to back me up with detect magic, but...
Sure. Once he says it's safe, I'll go down and cast detect magic in the room.
There's nothing magical in there.
All right. Well, there appears to be a way around the corner there.
It seems like all these rooms once had a function, but they now are they've been destroyed by the rocks falling in on this machine. They haven't been fully excavated yet, so whatever was in here was probably destroyed long ago.
What about the other side? Do we want to look around this corner? So look around the corner.
What are you looking now? Hang on, you've gone off. You've gone off the screen here.
I assume I see stairs leading down and then a bunch of rubble cave-in or something.
So what you're thinking is these stairs probably connect to the ones on the other side. These stairs actually go up.
Okay. But they essentially there's a cave-in up there, essentially.
Yes, there's a cave-in blocking them off. But these stairs actually go up, and you suspect they go round the side and connect to the stairs that you've already seen on the other side.
Again, not trying to meta, so I'm just verifying.
No, that's fine.
And I guess we're going to say, hey, Alexander, let's go to the other side around the bend. Do you think there's another door like this on the other side?
They appear to design with symmetry, so.
All right, you want to back me up? Come on, Buligup, let's go. Shh. Don't have Tatia come with us with the light.
As I walk around, I kind of want to peer over the side there just to see if I see anything.
There's no one down there. There's light, but there's nothing else. You don't see any robots. You don't see any people. It seems like excavation was happening here, but it seems quiet right now.
Okay. There's something around this way.
Perception on the door.
Oh, bad. 11. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything. In fact, maybe you hear tons of things.
I will open it because I don't know.
There's nothing here. Again, it's another empty room, destroyed by the rocks and rubble and cave-in business.
Sure, I'll still search, and Alexander will do detect magic sweep, and we'll move on.
There's definitely no magic in here.
Okay. Alexander, you good, or you want to search?
I am good. You are our discovering hidden things expert.
Expert of discovering hidden things. So where you heading, kids? Gonna jump off the front? I mean, Buligup could glide down, right? He's got Patagia.
I have rope if we want to try and go down on the...
Well, there was the doors at the other end, no?
There are doors at the back as well.
There could be more rooms back there. Might as well.
Do you want to? Okay.
We want to make sure that no one is going to sneak up on us, or maybe we climb over the edge and someone drops a rock on our face or something.
That would suck. All right, so we can go back there.
That's a beautiful noise.
I know. That is the sound of us walking very quickly, a brisk pace.
Brisk pace.
Little suckers looking off.
I like that. It's his little suckers.
Did I just roll perform? What the heck did has happened here?
Good work.
Okay, perception.
You suck at that.
No, yeah, perform. I don't have a. I don't know. It's close to perception, so roll perception. Click. Oh shit, 30.
There are 3 dock stalkers wandering around.
The heck? I'm moving the map and OBS isn't following me.
Nor am I.
Maybe Whitney is still moving her character and moving the whole map instead.
Right? That does make me wonder.
It's not me. Jeez, why are y'all blaming me just because I'm the only girl in the group?
That's exactly
yeah. Well, you're the only one that said you were moving the map.
Oh. There we go. Refresh the shit out of it. We're good. Oop. All right. Technical problem repaired.
Oh, Lord.
Excuse us, RPG at Pathfinder.com are experiencing technical difficulties.
No!
What?
I did one of those things where you click on the internet to see what something is and then you immediately regret it.
Yeah,
that must have been a link I sent.
That's most of the internet.
Yeah, when Grandma wants to Google for a recipe for a cream pie, and
did we do acid honeys? Everyone drinks.
That was a while ago. I thought we already did that.
Yeah, I was back during the Shadowrun talk, so I wasn't sure.
No, it's just that there's this person who has like 4,000 people watching them smack gum while they play Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm talking, they are smacking like a 50s girl. Just nah.
About the game we're playing rather than the game somebody else is playing.
I was going to say, I avoid seeing that stuff by playing this game. So.
I think it sounds like she needs to upgrade from the battery models to the plug-in models. I don't know.
No,
well, we could all chip in and get her the iSense that you can control remotely.
Exactly. That could be a Patreon goal.
No.
Poor Isaac's like, I don't know why mommy makes margaritas with a blender in her bedroom. I don't even know why. But
because mommy, you know what happens when mommy makes a margarita in her bedroom is she has babies that stream with 4,000 viewers and they smack their gum like a 12-year-old girl.
So it's your son's videos you're talking.
No, it's some dude named Fengrush. He's got like early 2000s flipped up hairdo and he's just chewing gum like a goddamn valley girl. It's terrible. It makes me sad. He's playing Elder Scrolls and I don't understand why people like him. I just want to punch his face.
So what does Kiernan hear on the other side of this door?
Kiernan, you don't hear anything on the other side of this door.
Okay, I'm wasting all my natural 20s tonight. I will open the door.
You open the door. Oh, I might have a description of this room. You'll be happy to hear.
A wave of acid pours through this door that was holding
right.
Back.
A large, dank cave sprawls to the west of the metal structure buried in the walls. An immense trestle of metal beams and struts extends from side to side of the structure and into the wall opposite, while a stone ramp winds from the metal landing along the side of the structure down into the cave depth. It's a 30-foot drop from the balcony to the cave floor, but the stone ramp would allow you to go down.
Sounds safer than rope.
Yeah, I can go out 5 feet and not fall like right out the door, right?
Yeah, that's the lighter part going north and around is the ramp leading down.
And I assume I see that there's a way around, and then the other door is kind of open, right? I mean, I can tell that the other door connects to the same platform, essentially.
You mean this door?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to do a quick perception to make sure, is the power of that monitor glowing or off?
Okay.
Off.
Because if it's off, but that one is outside of this whole enclosure, right? I want to make sure. If it's on, I'm immediately jumping back and slamming the door shut.
Everyone drinks.
Yes.
Cheers.
I don't have anything to drink, not even water.
What are you drinking, Whit?
Blue Moon.
Ah, yeah. I think you're supposed to have a bit of. I think you're supposed to have a bit of bougie fruit sticking in the top of that.
I mean, I guess so, but I don't care.
Orange.
You know, I mean, the only way they could sell it was by sticking oranges in the top to make it taste like oranges instead of like terrible beer.
It's not terrible beer. It's just plain old mediocre beer.
It's just cheap beer. Should get things to send you some recommendations. Oh, buy some of the stuff that goes in on the snug.
You know, it's all right, whatever. Yo, I'm done.
just when we're past all this and you come up and visit, I'll get you some good beer.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Things area is #1 in the U.S. and my area is #2 with craft beers per capita. So we dominate with the craft beers. So
well, I live in the desert.
Yeah.
So I can't say anything about our beer selection, although I have been trying to discover what is on and around Lake Tahoe. I do like craft beer. Excuse me. Obviously, because I'm from Houston, my personal favorite is going to be anything that St. Arnold's comes out with. but I don't really have any lead dogs pretty good out here. What else is out here? Great Basins.
There's a ramp going down.
What?
There's a ramp. Yes, there's a ramp going down. Would you like to go down the ramp?
Yes. Oh God, yes. Yes, please. Yes.
Do we want to go out the back here?
We literally just want to do anything.
I quickly. I'm just gonna run down the ramp so that hopefully we get surprised or something happens at this point.
Woo!
I'll inject you full of more tadpoles if something.
Fine. Let's just go.
I'll go to the north here to see what I see around this corner. But yeah.
Are you walking down the ramp? Okay, you walk down the ramp. Clearly there's a passageway leading to the south and a wider passage leading to the north, but the ramp kind of curls around a little bit there.
Right. As we get around this edge, I'm just being conservative, right? Like I'm being careful. So I'm looking around the corner. Do I see a bunch of flying monkeys going yo? Like what do I see, right?
Sure, you see a lot of flying monkeys doing that.
So, I mean, I'll keep moving if I don't see anything, but I'm assuming I'm stopping if I see something.
Let me perception check.
Move the ball that frees the lock. Conscious thought avails you not.
14.
14.
I mean, honestly, there's so many rolls that we do for these perception checks. Shouldn't there just be automatic? Nobody knows we're there, and I'm seeing the obvious. Like, if I try to sneak and backstab someone, people automatically see me. And that's
unfortunately,
if
Pathfinder didn't get passive perception like
no, like D&D.
Like Dungeon Crawl Classics and a lot of other old school, it's like if you're looking, you see, unless people are actively hiding. If someone's not actively hiding, I should be able to see it, right?
Well, there's like a lot of systems where if your skill's high enough, you just automatically succeed at a base roll as opposed to D&D where you always have the 5% miss chance.
I have a plus 13 to perception. Why am I rolling for everything,
Because maybe something's actively hiding, Bill.
Maybe, but would they even know we're here? That's where I'm just... Anyway.
And you have just as much chance of rolling a 1 as anything.
I think the general assumption of everybody in this complex knows you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. People are 5 minutes later actively hiding in dark in the back. So, okay, I'm continuing on then. So,
all right, you can stop there. Alrighty, let's have some... Oh, Draigs is dead. I can get rid of that. Let's have initiative because it's easier than having a figure.
This is where... Why can't I surprise anything? This is why I get mad. Like, why can't I surprise
Okay, you can't surprise anything.
Crap.
Get
Can't
mad.
surprise anything because
things.
the god that you're trying to sneak up on knows you're here and has monitors everywhere and told the entire complex you were coming.
That aren't on. I could have gone.
But they were on for 3 whole levels of this. Everybody knew you were coming. Everybody.
And haven't been told to stand down because we've been slain.
I mean, the fight in the corridor was 3 separate rooms of people all coming to fight you because they were told to.
I must have rolled before
initiative. There's no surprise here anymore.
Looks like Kiernan and I both rolled. I rolled before.
Yeah, we all rolled bad initiative.
Turn was up. So I got an 11.
Cool. I need to roll.
Oh, I don't think your roll. Wait, your roll did.
Yeah.
Was
Nick was
Alexander's didn't select his token, even though he's the one that.
No, I did select my token. I just rolled before the initiative turn was up.
What did you get? Do I need to add 11. You? I need to add you, huh?
11.
Twitchy trigger finger.
The Dark Slayer.
The hell?
There's lots of praise, bluff, and acrobatics instead of initiative being rolled.
No, she rolled initiative at 9 first.
You'll be happy to hear I can't actually add you to initiative because apparently it's not letting me into the settings. Very helpful.
I mean, I can click on me again and re-roll so I'm there so you can just edit if you want.
Yeah, just do that, I guess. I don't seem to be able to, yeah. What did you get?
11.
11. I can't even order this list. I'm
Same as the Dark Slayer that also isn't on the initiative list.
Right. That's right. Same as the Dark Slayer that's also not on the initiative list. All right, Buligup, what you doing?
Holy crap, that's what I said. There was probably like 12 of behind the door.
I mean,
Dark Slayers.
I feel like I'm still just walking down this ramp because I don't... I mean, there's nothing, right?
You don't see anything.
Yeah, so I'm following Kiernan down the ramp.
Okay, go down the ramp.
I don't know I don't know. I can't attack something that is not there.
No. Oh, no. You cannot do that.
Well, Tatia would
I'm
hear
ready
the
in attack
commotion and go
Listen
that
to the
way.
judge.
You're ready to attack just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiernan, it's you.
Kiernan?
Sorry, I actually thought I had more. I rolled really bad on initiative. I thought I was
Everybody
last, but
rolled really bad on initiative.
so
apparently.
I rolling bad. I'm still second. Okay then.
How?
Yes.
Your Dark Slayer rolled an 11 and Alexander rolled an 11.
Yeah.
So do we need to roll off to have 11.1
Oh,
and
look,
2?
Kiernan has a 10. My apologies. I got you in the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to roll off. I think I'm faster than you. What's your dex?
Not super, but not crappy. 16, I think.
Yeah, mine's better than yours. Okay, so both Kiernan and Buligup see two hands rise up out of the ground where they were kind of holding, and they come to touch you.
I'm pretty sure you don't want that.
Pretty sure you don't.
It's what's known as the bad touch.
It is. I guess I need to make a ranged touch
Point
attack.
to the doll where the Dark Slayer touched you.
Ranged touch. What do I need to do?
He has no soul to suck.
3 plus, that's 7. Okay, so touch attack, Kiernan, is this. Oh, and that didn't work at all. That's a good beginning. T5.
Yeah. That
Buligup, 27. Oh, critical potential.
Ouch.
Can I
God
critical
damn
him?
it.
Can I critical him with a touch spell?
Yeah, spells will critical on a natural 20, I believe.
If it's a
A 23
natural
to
20
confirm.
and it's
Touch AC. Yeah, that's good then. Okay. So we're casting.
Ouchie.
We're casting this. That's gonna be. What is that caster level? Too many things to look at. Caster level, that.
Probably too much. So these are better than those dark stalkers that were causing us pain earlier.
Okay, that's gonna be 2d8. Okay, so Kiernan, you take 10 points of damage, and Buligup takes.
what kind of damage?
What kind of damage?
If it's shocking grasp, I have resistance to electricity. Right?
It's inflict light wounds, so it's probably necrotic.
Necrotic or... Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I thought it was shocking grasp, so I had to ask, right?
No, it's necrotic damage. So Buligup's going to take 19 points of damage on a critical. At the same time, you kind of see figures. They're kind of over here. You pop them on the map. They're here and kind of over here. They're just to the south, hiding among the rocks.
I hate you so goddamn
They
much.
kind of cast. Alexander, it's you. You see like shadowy figures down in the rocks. And you see two kind of hands, and they seem to be controlling them.
Can we get a 3D like elevation? Like, am I on the same level as they are?
Yeah, you're down on the same level. Bulligup's about 5 feet up.
Okay.
I guess I'm firing off a magic missile at the hands or whatever.
At the hands?
Or whatever's controlling the hands, or the shadowy figure.
There's the people. You realize it's a spectral hand spell. And they're using it to deliver spell attacks to other people.
So
which is actually kind of terribly mean.
Yeah, can I see who's using these spectral hands?
You can see them kind of now that they've started casting spells, you can see them kind of moving a little down in the... But until then, they were basically still and in the dark and happy.
I guess I'm magic missiling the one close to me then.
Okay, it's about 30 feet below you, but yes, blow him up. Get him, Alexander. Get him.
Are you using a spell or using the wand?
The
wand won't burn your spell slots, right?
Right. That's the way wands work.
That's why I asked if you were using the wand.
Magic. Oh, she's wrong link. Never mind.
Oh,
there you go.
Weapon.
9
Magic
points
missile.
of force damage.
9 points. Okay, he staggers a bit, but he looks up at you with a hiss. Kiernan, it's you.
Did you
So
say
which
you
one-
looked up at him with a kiss?
Yes.
Was it with tongue or without tongue?
All the tongue.
All the
Kiernan,
tongue.
it's you.
3 feet of tongue, but you know.
Which one did he hit?
He hit the one closest to the platform, the one closest to the back of the door.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And second diagonal is 2, right? Goddamn fucking diagonal math. I hate diagonal math. 5e goes everything's 5 foot, just to make it simple. But no, it can't be simple. 5, 10, 15.
Where are you going?
20,
Can't flank with
25,
any of them.
30. I'm not trying to flank. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So I can go 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so you close with the one that Alexander hit.
Right. I'm going to stab him.
Okay.
With one attack because I moved.
Did you charge him or did you just close with him?
Just close.
Okay, because a charge will give you +2 to hit.
Right, but -2 to AC.
Correct. Not that it matters because he's aiming at your touch AC. So.
You know what? Why not? Sure, I'll give it an
Yeah, they know about the ruler.
Sure. So I'll hit this button, but then add 2 to it. So
sounds good.
16.
16 will hit, and it's a good job you did.
I'm assuming I did not get sneak on him, so.
No, you did not.
9.
9. He winces back from your stabby weapon. Are you done?
That I believe is all I can do. Yes.
Tatia, it's you.
So then, I'm gonna blow shit up.
Okay. You're gonna just drop a hand grenade off the side. Do it.
No, I'm technically next to that dude.
But you are 30 feet higher than him.
Is there a way for me to jump down there, or would I be impaired? As
you might break both. You might break both your legs if you jumped down.
Yeah. So Tatia is going to move closer to the action so that she can help her friends.
Where's she going?
Let's pull out the ruler and count this space.
Where are you going?
If I meant to say here.
I mean, if you flew, that would be 30 feet, but you can't go
stick to the path.
over. You're gonna have to go. So, okay, to move through Alexander is gonna cost you 10.
25, 30, 35.
From above. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so you want to walk around, right? Falling charge. That's right. Take your star knife and jump.
There we go.
I mean, you'll take 3d6. He'll take 3d6. You'll stab him in the face. It'll all be
the
good.
MechWarrior, death from above.
Yeah, I know. I used to love that. Played the computer game with the jetpacks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they're called dark. Hey, they're called dark stalkers, and they're so darky that maybe you might be able to like splash them with a moonbeam and blind them with extra.
10,
that's racially
15,
insensitive, I think.
20.
I don't mean it that way. I meant like they have dark powers.
25. I'm moving you back one because you can't quite get there.
Excuse me.
Trust me, you can't. Oh,
Okay,
your cat could get in front of you because he's faster than you.
My cat does have 40.
Yes. You good? Anything
Yes.
else from there? You're gonna cast a spell?
No, Tatia is just running as fast as she can to
You're gonna boom
to
beam
catch
across.
up.
You could boom beam.
Would I be able to do moonbeam from here?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's like what is it, like 30 feet, something like that? 40, 50 feet, 20,000 feet.
How far would that be? Would that be?
Oh no, it's your ability. You should know the stuff.
No, I mean, how far would it be to hit the bad guy? I don't know that. You know that.
Moonbeam. Hold on. Moonbeam is.
Lunar.
Oh, I know
30 feet.
Moonbeam. If I was to use Moonbeam, you're probably right. You said 30 feet, but I don't want to look at it.
I would suggest that you're elevated a little bit. Pythagoras would suggest you could probably maybe hit them, so let's just go with it. They're close enough.
All right. So Tatia moves to her destination and uses Moonbeam.
Which one are you casting against?
I will be casting against this fellow.
Wise choice. You have to roll.
But it's not a very good hit. 15 for 3 damage.
15 will hit him.
Okay, well, I guess this motherfucker is a pussy.
I mean, he's only
I
got.
shall have a drink and move on.
He's only got 15, but you only did 3 damage to him, so he's not that much of a pussy.
Fort save to avoid blindness.
What are we saying?
Fort save versus blindness.
Yeah.
They probably don't like light since they're Darkstar.
Yeah, you realize looking at them, they're actually wearing goggles right now.
Oh, those cheeky bastards.
That sounds OP right there.
Stupid, stinky assholes.
There we go.
It's probably tech goggles, too.
They are VMod goggles. You recognize them from this distance. So what does he need to make? He needs to make a fort save?
Fort save.
Not his bag. I'm sorry. It's just not his bag.
Awesome.
Yeah, he doesn't. Fort is not in his bag.
I think Bulligup's got his bag. Just saying.
5. So he's blind right now,
probably
right?
Probably a fail.
Oh, hang on. Do they prevent him from being blind? Do they prevent him from being blinded?
Oh. Sneaky bastards.
Sounds like
I mean, it's possible, right?
They got VMod sunglasses.
I might want a VMod sunglasses. I want to look like Morpheus from Matrix.
Let's see. That's not what I want. I want the actual lenses. Why I got the goggles? Where do I find the lenses? What are they?
The VMod chips, like the brown and
that's the chips. Yes, that's what I want. Not the goggles. I want the chips that are in them. Is they chips? Is that what they're called?
I believe so.
I'm looking at those.
We have one of them.
I know. Nobody uses them. It's sad.
Well, we don't have. We have VMod. We have eyeballs that can use them, but we haven't found anybody to implant them.
Oh yeah, because you don't have the goggles.
The goggles were time worn and not worth keeping, so we sold those back in Torch.
Okay, so he gets a.
But
plus
we got him back because we raided Sandville's.
He gets a +1 save versus effects that are caused by bright light, dazzling, or blindness, but he does not pass with a 6. So he is currently blind. How long is he blind for?
Good job, Tatia.
1 round.
1 round of blindness. Okay, let me put a little dot on him so we can determine that he is blinded. Poof, there he goes. He is blind. Are you done, Tatia?
Yes.
Buligup, it's you.
So I catch myself after taking that very hot heat, and as I'm coming to, I see Tatia fire her moonbeam at this one, and so I take off
Darkstalker
because this is only like 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can just kind of run, like I can just take off.
Sure. I mean, you've got Patagia, so you can kind of stick your arms out and kind of fly down a little bit.
I take off after him. And so I get to about this square, and I jump in the air.
Look, we have a raid. Hello, raid people.
What's up, raid? Hold on. Do I have
Raid
to
roll.
lift up my shirt or something?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
So I
what Bitcoin like thing do we have to pay for that? I mean, I'm looking, we can see it.
What are you talking about? Oh.
God.
All right, go.
Right,
So you're gonna hit him?
So I come up as I come up in the air, I lift my glaive and I come down on him.
Okay.
Out of anger for attacking me.
So he goes down on the Darkstalker.
Well, you don't have to say it that way.
You said come on him and then go down on him. I don't know what you're planning. Attacking or Is there like a cuddle going on? I don't see.
6 to 1.
Oh. Crit confirm with a 20.
Ooh, wow, yeah, that'll work. That's a
Suck
34
my
to hit
dick.
with a 20 for damage.
That's a that.
No, a 20 for a crit confirm. Damage, please?
Are you making him call you daddy? Just asking.
I mean, you might as well at this point. Shit.
Let me see what's it. So I just double it, right?
Just double everything, yeah, basically.
It's an exchange of tadpoles. Just saying. This is.
Can I just roll it twice?
That'll work. Woo! Thank you for the follow.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
42?
What? What?
There's a crit damage of 42, which is what he rolled.
That's crazy good. Okay, you basically cut him in half. He had
This is
less...
my favorite number.
Yeah, right.
The secret of the universe.
You literally, he's dead. He's more than double dead.
Yay!
Which is great and also terrible because he also explodes.
That's unfortunate.
Buligup, make me a give me a fortitude
Reflex?
save, please.
Oh, ooh.
It's not a reflex? Okay.
But I like
Color.
this outfit. I didn't want to get anything on it.
I get the. What do I get plus to that?
Take 2 points of damage as there is a huge burst as it just kind of pops outwards and then just rushes in and vanishes.
Okay. What do I get plus wise on my fort save?
You get fortitude. It's just your fort save on your sheet.
No, my because I have the Cloak of Resistance. I don't.
Oh, you get a
+1.
+1. Yeah, we haven't added that. We haven't added to your sheet yet. I can add it to your sheet.
Okay, let me. So I'll
just roll it and add +1, and I'll add it to your sheet in a second.
So 26.
All right, you feel your ears ringing, but then you realize you're a frog and don't really have ears all that much anyway, so you're not deaf for any particular period of time.
I just take 2 points of damage.
You do from the sonic boom, the influx of noise as he vanishes.
It's like an implosion bomb. It's like they have a miniature black hole that they just get sucked into.
They're pretty great, actually. I quite like these things. They're pretty cool. Alexander, are you done, Buligup?
Oui, I don't think there is anything. I fucking killed the man. I mean, what do you want from me?
You chopped him in half so hard that he imploded. That's basically what just happened.
I don't know if that's what he does when he dies, because I hit the fuck out of him.
I mean, you hit him so hard, he literally just vanished. That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
I swung so hard that caused a black hole in space.
That is right.
Erased it from existence.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay. Alexander, it's you.
Well, that implosion was neat, so I'm going to magic missile the one next to Kiernan.
Okay, you should do that. See if you can murder him too. Oh, we might actually.
Oh, wait, magic weapon again.
You keep casting magic weapon, don't you?
12 points of force
that's
damage.
real good. Yeah, you actually kill him and he explodes. Or implodes.
Fuck yeah.
Poof. I mean, they're not very tough. I mean,
Hey.
taking it away. Kiernan, take 4 points of damage and roll me fort, please.
Oh, I take the damage no matter the fort save.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I have evasion. That's why I
rogue jump out of the fireball thing.
Oh, yeah, you can, instead of fort, you can do whatever. Yeah, you just take flat damage from these. Ooh, what did you need for that? You needed...
Good for my reflex save. I know you said 4, but I have...
You needed a 13, so you are actually deaf. Again. Oh, you were blind last time, weren't you?
Right.
Son of a bitch. You were blind last game, now you're deaf. My aim is to stack them both on you in the same game. That would be very interesting.
Is that like unlock achievement, dick?
That's right. Bill is deaf and blind.
I have that spell. We can negotiate making that happen, Hal.
Oh, yeah, you could just cast blindness on him right now.
Or
Hal.
deafness, yeah.
I could just turn around or I could just, I don't know, I could zap them from there with Moonbeam. Just
All right, you're done. You know, when they popped, you saw the goggles fall to the ground in a pile. That's all that's there.
If somebody casts like Fumble Tongue on him, we can get the Helen Keller hat trick.
I can do it.
That's awful.
Casting Fumble Tongue.
You guys
Don't
see that
cast
picture?
fumble tongue
You see that
property.
picture of her petting a dog? And this is a picture of Helen Keller with her cat mittens.
Oh.
All right.
All right, so do we want to ID these goggles? How long does it take for my deafness to wear off? I'm like,
A while.
what?
A while.
You got the sexy archer.
Mom.
That's no.
Take a look at the goggles for 31.
VMod goggles with brown chips.
Ooh, I have a black chip. We could place that in, but I don't think that's gonna. Well, black chip will give you magnification. Brown.
The brown chip is a +1 circumstance bonus on saves versus bright light that causes dazzling and blindness. When worn, they allow creatures impacted by light blindness or light sensitivity to see normally in bright areas.
Can you give it to
that might help me? That might help me if I take a feat for my racial feat that gives me like uber dark vision. I can see in magical darkness, but then I'm sensitive to light.
Brown VMod goggles are cool.
Let's save them. Pocket it for now, right?
Yeah. Oh, they also take charges, right?
Is it like a charge an hour or something like that to use those?
So it talks about charge use. Oh, it's 1 charge per day for the brown ones. 1 charge. It's a charge per hour for the grey ones, the red ones, the blue ones, and the orange ones, and it's a charge per round for the prismatic ones because they're amazing.
When I have a black,
they give you X-ray vision.
Yeah. I have a black VMod, so we could change one of them to do the +2 to perception check.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that. Give that to me.
Yeah, no,
I'm the perception hound.
Yeah,
well, everyone's a perception hound because we like to see things.
That's true, but I'm the one that's out front looking for perception stuff.
So the black one is enhances your vision, and by blinking twice, you can magnify what you're seeing. Blinking twice again restores normal vision, gives you a +2 competence bonus on all perception checks.
But don't you always blink more than once? Because you always have to blink?
It means purposefully blink twice. Not just blinking twice, because otherwise you'd be zooming and not zooming.
But what if you
You'd just be seasick all day.
But how long do you have to wait between the first and the second blink?
Well, if you have
for
dry
it to only
eyes,
count as 1 blink.
So what I'm hearing is you don't give Tatia these goggles.
No.
You're in the wintertime, you have dry eyes, you're just going to get nauseous and throw up because you're going to
like, right, you don't want to wear those.
Kiernan, Buligup, you want goggles?
I could use those black goggles because I'm the perception hound of the group. Skill monkey, I thought, but I could.
That's
you're our stealth guy for sure. All right.
Okay.
I don't.
Two sets of VMod goggles are good because they've given you chips already, so that's kind of cool. And you don't have to have cybernetic eyes implanted for these.
Yeah.
Cybernetic eyes. All right, we're getting to 3 hours 15.
So what's it called again? V-chip goggles?
They're called VMod. VEEMOD. VMod. They stand for Visual Enhancement Module.
We also have a pair of cyber eyes that
or
can take
VEM.
VEEMOD. VU. Yeah, you also have a pair of cyber eyes that you could technically put these in as well.
Right, but I'm sorry, the VMod goggles are black or white?
No, the VMod goggles are colorless. What you have into the VMod goggles.
And now we have 2 brown chips to go with the 2 pieces too.
Yeah, so basically you have a crystalline strip that slides inside and has an effect.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And you can switch them in and out, which is kind of cool.
But I'm assuming we have 1 black and 2 brown, so yes. I can have 1 of the brown chips too?
I mean, you'd have to switch them in and out.
Right, I know, but not at the same time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what Bill really wants is the green one, right? Plus 10 competence bonus to perception.
Everyone wants that.
Right? All the prismatic one where you can see through everything. You have X-ray vision.
Unfortunately, they don't have true sight.
Yeah, VMod doesn't do true sight. I mean, X-ray vision's pretty nice.
Who wants the other set of goggles? Buligup?
I believe that Buligup should have them.
Okay, I'll take them.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have any goggle slot items. Or is it head slot? It's eye slot, isn't it? Eye slot.
Yeah, I mean, if we find chips that allow dark vision, then Tatia makes a clear choice for that, probably. Yeah.
So if you get Bill implanted with cybernetic eyes, and then he wears VMod goggles over the top, technically he can wear two chips, right?
Yes, so.
Because I mean, your eye, the cybernetic eyes don't replace your eye slot; they replace your actual eyes.
Yeah.
So technically, you could have the light blindness sensitivity ones in your actual eyes, and then increase your perception with the ones in the goggles.
That's so metal,
isn't it? Though. And then you can wear another pair of
Hooray
goggles
for
on top of
double
those goggles,
stacking.
and just have like a big row of goggles coming out the front with different
just need
chips in.
Cyber lab and a friendly, trustworthy cyber surgeon
to remove both your eyes.
That's like brewing espresso coffee with Red Bull.
I'm just going to throw out, if you actually do that shit, I'm so looking forward to the tension on those rolls when we see whether we flip taking out your eyes or not.
But biofilter's a little easier. That's just your liver.
Yeah, well, right. We could just take your liver out and replace it.
I can actually try to call Joe Manganiello and say, "Hey, can I get the Eye of Vecna?"
Right.
That's canon, right? Because that's a canon thing.
I
right?
saw that WizKids.
Unfortunately, that's not Pathfinder.
Right.
WizKids are doing the hand and eye of Vecna in a bell jar.
Mm.
Unfortunately, the picture looks kind of shitty. Mm-hmm. I mean, it could look nicer, is all I'm saying.
Well, you'd really want to put a webcam in the eye, and that would destroy it. So,
yeah.
Are you ready to call it?
I am. Let's do XP.
Aw. Only 12:30 my time.
Oh well, Leah's up super early because she's flying out to north, someplace near Minnesota tomorrow.
That affects our game. How?
Flying herself or flying on a?
She's flying on a plane to go look at a plane.
Mm.
That is correct.
She's flying in an actual plane, a big plane, to go and look at a small plane.
Skybird,
Skybird,
Skybird.
You did indeed kill Draigs the Etten. Draigs the Etten is worth some points that I can no longer find.
6,000.
Oh, there we go. 2,400. He was challenge rating 6, apparently.
9,562 points.
You're talking over the DM. We can't hear anything.
No. I was simply repeating what he said, which was that
you
one
character... You were repeating what you thought you
Which
heard.
is why we can mute you.
That's unfortunately not true. However, I'm going to plan on pulling in your audio individually, so then I can mute you. Oh, all right, so and then I'll put you through my soundboard and just turn you all down, and it'll be beautiful.
Well,
all right,
turn down. It's okay.
Because I was trying to get you extra points, but whatever.
I'll give you some extra points anyway. How about that?
Thanks. Yes, I love you.
I know. So 2,400 for Draigs the Etten, who I think fell far too easily, considering she's a two-headed giant with great big chains. You also killed 2 Dark Slayers, which are worth some more points. Where are you, you little shits?
We need like 7,000 each to level.
19,000 for the Dark Slayers, and
Dark Slayers are 800 each, so that's a total of 1,600. And additionally, you found the Notes of Kulgara, which gave you additional plot information about Cassandra Lee and the background of Helion. So you get an additional 2,400 for that.
and
you're welcome, biznatches.
It's actually written in the adventure, so it's all right. But you can take credit for it. I don't mind.
How about the automaton orchestra?
Okay, what do you get each? By 4 this time.
1,600.
Unless you want to give Bernie some.
1,600, which I believe puts us at 29,479.
Yeah.
We got to get to 35,000 to get 7th level.
Screw you, Kyle.
I mean, I don't know whether you'll. Oh, a user was blocked from signing in on the website. Username admin. When will they learn?
Oh goodness! Someone trying to hack.
Well, no, somebody's just trying to brute force their way through the passwords. But obviously, we don't have a user called admin because we're not idiots.
What is this for?
It's on the website. It's just an email. Literally, I get like 40 of them a day. It's like brute force attacks on our passwords.
Speaking of website, what is the website, Hal? Tell us.
It's rpgmp3.com. It's right there. You can go watch thousands of these terrible sessions in all kinds of games.
Terrible.
Actual thousands. I mean, we've been doing this since 2003, so these people who rolled in can go view other things like all kinds of indie games and Rollmaster and D&D and I don't know. Yeah,
The
probably longer than
largest
some of you have been
sampling
alive.
of different. You guys have heard of Fandible. You guys have heard of Critical Role. You guys have heard of Glass Cannon.
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
Well,
we dominate.
let's not go with amateurs. Let's just go with newcomers to the game.
Yeah, they are.
Newcomers.
We've got 17 different groups hosting 25 different genres, and this is tons.
I mean, that's all
they're
nonsense.
All really good anyway, so.
Yeah, go visit and then go to the Patreon and pay us all the money you have in your bank account.
That's right.
I go night.
All right, everyone's going night. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for the raid.
Adios.
You guys are awesome, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye. Good night.
You're listening to the smooth sound of RPGMP3.com. Dungeon on.